But no, we had to leave.
Well, granted, to get to like the cool stuff, you had to go through a tunnel. Remember that gas that came out?
Yeah.
You had to go behind. There was a path to go behind there, but you had to go over this massive gibbering mouther, and then you had the husk zombies. So the zombies that were really fast and then exploded.
Yeah.
That killed James the other day, on 15 minutes and then I'll grab that tablet. It really needs charge.
Hello, friends. As you can see, some things are different. I immediately begin a list. Oh boy. Are you off?
There
I mean, you have a whole camera to yourself.
Here we go. He
I'm
can
ready
be
for my
as
close-up.
dramatic as Kelmore is.
It fits Kelmore's ego. Oh, not anymore. I mean, not new Kelmore.
I'm ready for my close-up.
No, that old Kelmore.
Someone looking very fancy in character today. Thank you, Spot. I just have decided I want to do stressing up every time.
Oh,
so.
he's not using it. He's using that.
But you'll see some things are different. We have a new arrangement for our tabletop games as we've moved the office into a bigger space in the house. So, yeah. They don't all have to get up if one of them has to go use the restroom. It's great. How well can you guys hear me, by the way? Evening, Brimstone! Thank you for the host! Hi, Sienna! Look at all these lovely people already. Welcome in, welcome in. We are down a player today, unfortunately. We came down with a bit of a bug, but I will be messaging them periodically as things go on with their character. Ah, thank you. And last we left off, you can always do exclamation point story at any point if you need a little recap on what's happened thus far. But in the most recent session, this group was trying to decide what in the nine hells to do next. They've discovered they all have things in common. Meaning a common enemy at the very least. They've discovered there's a cult of Cyric who is gaining power and causing problems. Namely hunting some of their own and having slain some of their family. They settled the best course of action to track down this people would be to speak with Kiri's godmother in the Feywild. You all are consuming your food. You're just about finishing up your meal as you have this discussion. You can hear the music getting louder outside as it gets more into evening and people are getting more ready for drinking and games. And what would you all like to do?
I want to go talk to that dwarf again. The one with the staff.
Alright. Do you want us to accompany you?
Sure, why not? What else are you gonna do? Go have fun?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I mean, what else are you gonna do? Try to catch your tail?
Oh, shit. I don't know what he's doing, but...
Just for player context, I rolled whether or not I kill this man right now, and I rolled a natural 20. But, okay.
You guys don't have to go if you don't want to. Have you seen Pet?
It, the goblin.
I have not. Have we? I have not.
As you kind of like look up and are talking about him, you happen to see a little goblin child run into the restaurant, slap a flyer up on the like entryway, and then scurry back out.
There.
Pet!
And then he scurries back in. He scurries over.
Hey, can I talk to that dwarf guy again?
You mean the Majesty?
Oh.
I mean, he's holding a feast tonight.
Oh, I guess we were supposed to attend?
And he hands a flyer.
Feast is for everyone to attend.
Okay. I guess we'll be there.
Yes. You were at his house earlier.
Okay. Do you want to come and get us and maybe guide us there?
Absolutely. When?
Just before the feast?
Where will you be before?
Right here.
Wait, how long until the feast?
Oh yes, how long until the feast?
3 hours?
Okay, let's go now.
Okay.
Or come get us in about 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll meet you here.
You will be our liaison, our official liaison.
Pigtails heroes!
And he runs off.
I wanted to give him a little thrill.
I kind of like this kid.
He's the new mascot.
I like him. Oh, a mascot.
We have a mascot.
Well, we
it was
do now.
Well, it was you, but...
I mean, fuck, excuse me.
Yeah, we were called the Yip Yips.
Is that what your group name is gonna be? The Yip Yips?
That makes sense with the echo. No, I don't know. Probably.
Do we have anything that we need to take care of right now?
Give me a perception check, Calmore.
Okay, that's not gonna be good. That is not gonna be good at all. So we got a 5 plus... I think it's worse than my passive.
You're enraptured in this conversation.
It is a 6. I didn't take
So
proficiency.
you don't notice right away until you start to smell a little bit of burnt, as Ember is just like the edge of your pants is in her mouth, and it's just kind of smoldering the end of your pants as if she's grumpy with you.
Ember.
Why are you grumpy with me? I gave you bacon.
She huffs and lets go of your pants.
You want more bacon?
I think she's our mascot.
Oh, good point.
And she hops up in.
Well, I would say Bob is more of our mascot.
Oh, Ember's gonna be ready again.
And Ember does a soft little growl.
Bob does that.
Ember, I choose you.
Yeah, I'm with the dog. I'm with the dogs.
Don't worry, you can hit him with your poison stinger later.
Thank you for the like brimstone, and at this moment in time, it
And
is
that's
a
fine,
lot
because
of
I protect you from poison.
foolhardiness.
So do we want to wait here for a few hours? Do we need to do anything?
Well, the only thing I needed to do was maybe see if I can upgrade my armor and weapons and all that, but I'm kind of broke, so I kind of wanted to talk to this high ship kingy thing person and see if I can.
With as much tact as Calmore would have.
Person. Got it.
Listen, I was a freaking tailor for years, okay, and not a very good one.
Your style has improved.
So, so I wanted to see if we can get any, maybe funds or. Hey, we saved ya. Hook us up.
We could bring it up at the feast.
That's exactly the point. So I really don't have much to do. I got an idea. I really don't have any idea of where to look for this Warhammer that Ioun wants me to get. But it looks very weird. It looks like it's a Warhammer, but it looks like a book on one end, a closed book on one end, but on the flat end where, the part that you don't hit the people on, it looks like an open book. It's really weird.
So Edmund's going to pull out a piece of paper and just draw a long stick with a open book on the end. Be like, it looks like this.
Yeah, something like that.
Here we
And it has like a scroll case for the center, and so it looks like a scroll case, but it's an actual made of metal. It is a weapon. I hit people over the head, I give them knowledge. Not to fuck with us.
That's good knowledge.
It's good to know.
I mean, you know better of anybody. I mean, I've hit you on the head before, so.
Among other things, yes.
We don't talk about that.
I don't think he's ever gonna not talk about it.
I'm never going to let that go. To me, that was the funniest.
Just because I gave you a circumcision doesn't mean that.
Oh boy, to the people who have no context for this conversation. This on yet. This is definitely more of a comedic group than a
What?
super dramatic storytelling one. So I hope you enjoy this.
But no, do you guys have anything you have to do? What about you, Carrie?
I'm fine. Where's it going? Carrie and I are fine. We have guns. We went out and got some boomers. We're good.
Are you good, Carrie?
Gangs of people. I mean, I'm not a lawful or good alignment.
I am chaotic neutral myself.
Yes, I am aware.
Maybe we should go mingle with the people. Go out, see, have some fun, play, you know.
No, that's not a bad idea. I think I can use that.
All right.
Do you want to go try and find Ursula?
I don't think
She's
Ursula's
not here. Oh, yes, but no,
She
she's
doesn't,
not
always,
here.
she doesn't show up at every place we're at.
Or is she? Perception check? No.
Kelmorn has a thought
Oh no.
about
That's dangerous.
getting black pants and black hosiery and filling them up with feather downs and something and making him paint to make them look like tentacles and laying them down on him while he sleeps so he thinks Ursula's there.
That would be old Kilmore.
That would be old Kelmorn. And that's what Kelmorn's like, I can't do that anymore.
Yeah. The internal conflict within, that's actually not a bad little, you know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh no,
Or maybe getting eels. Live eels would be better.
like electric?
No, just regular
Damn it.
eels.
Yeah, no fun.
Exactly.
It's electric costs extra.
Exactly.
Great.
So you guys leave the little restaurant that you're in, and you see there are a lot more people out and about. You see Pete going in and out of places, putting up the flyers for the feast.
I'll take a look at the flyer too. Exactly what does it say?
It just mentions Feast of the Heroes at the King's Dining Hall, and it has the approximate time. And they do have little devices throughout the city that tell you the time, since you don't get a lot of daylight within the volcano itself.
That's convenient.
We're in a volcano.
I think you need to explore that.
Would that be considered mountainous?
No.
Not really.
Technically.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't think there's a geothermic terrain, so mountain would probably be the closest.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. So you said there's fun and games going on. What games?
There's basically like some sandbag toss set up in what is most definitely the common area. It's one floor below where you guys were at, because you were at like the higher end still. You get to the middle class and there's this big open area. There's a stage with a group of bards playing. You know, one's got a lute, one's singing, one's bumping on the drums. There's some sandbag toss set up. You can see what's tantamount to some beer pong set up. And you see some arm wrestling contests set up as well.
I'm not that strong, but I'm definitely going. I'll go for the beer pong.
I'll go for the beer pong.
I will not go for the beer pong.
You can't see the table.
10 dexterity. But I will go for the.
Lays one up.
I will go for the sandbag toss.
They're gonna pick you up and throw you.
Or if I'm trying to see if there's anything that deals with like darkness or charisma or something. I don't know. If there's like a little play going on,
Should be
I'll jump up
dexterity,
on the
right?
stage and start acting improv.
So it should be.
I mean, they're just playing a little ditty right now. You could jump up there
Yeah, so it's
and
+5. Right.
do something if you wanted.
Sure, why
There's
not?
enough room.
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly do you do when you hop?
Irish folk dancing. I am, what is it, the
River dancing?
River dance.
Very nice. Go ahead, roll a performance check.
23. That's an 18.
No, no. Oh, okay. I thought it was a 3. I was like, oh,
Nope.
no. All right.
23.
Very nice. So you see as you guys kind of immediately start heading for the beer pong, out of the corner of your eye, you see Calmore just pop up on stage and bust out in like this epic little river dance number.
What the fuck? Winded.
Did he have anything to drink?
No,
We should keep going.
I think he's sober.
Insane.
Oh my god, I just made a mistake.
Alright.
So you guys head over to your little beer
The
pong
ale pong?
section. Yeah, the ale pong. And they have the mugs set up and they're doing teams.
Oh, we're teaming up.
Alright, pick your opponents. And they gesture over, you see
The best people here.
You see a team of 2 dwarven women. You see a halfling man and a dwarven man on the team, and you see 2 goblins on it.
I mean, to be fair, do
See
you really know
them
the Dorman
about getting ready to play. I'm going to stop my
They have
game.
just long
Come up,
beards.
slap them both on the back. Ion's got your back. You'll be all right. Bless.
Burn spell slots.
Yep. Burning a spell slot
For beer pong.
or beer pong.
Why not?
We are going
Or
to
should it
do
be
a-
Bane? Or should it be Bane?
Wait, wait.
That's the old Kelmore coming out. Old Kelmore coming out.
I'm sorry, so we had the Dorman women.
There's a pair of dwarven women, there's a halfling and dwarven man, and then there's a couple goblins.
1, 2, and 3. 1. Dorman women.
Alright. And then they kind of like take a moment to make sure that the jugs are aligned right and everything. And they've got these little, like, it's like the approximate size of like your fill bullet for your gun, but it's like super lightweight. Like, I don't know how experienced you specifically would be with a beer pong type element.
Why are you picking me?
Because you're the wood elf and you're
Oh,
walking
yes.
up to do
Okay.
it.
I thought you meant personally. I'm like, hold on, I feel a little attacked. But
No,
yeah, I haven't
no.
done it quite often.
Then yes, you would. So this adds a D4 to an attack roll, which I would assume you'd have to do anyway to throw it. That's a ranged attack, so you add a D4 as long as I concentrate.
Keep concentrating.
They basically treat this as a thrown weapon attack. Decide who's going first.
It's going to be dexterity, right? Oh, yeah, I think it'd be plus 5.
Is it going to be an attack or like a dexterity check?
I will allow you to choose between the 2.
Well, let me figure out which one's better.
Well, it's going to be the same. It's going to be exactly the same because you won't. I doubt that you are proficient in Pong, so you would add your dexterity.
You know, that's one of my feats. It's right here.
Actually, Tavern Brawler, you would probably allow it if you had the feat Tavern Brawler.
Yeah, I can only have so many feats. I have 2.
I have 12.
How kind of animal is 12 feet?
A centipede having a bad day.
Fucking hate centipedes.
That's funny though. That was kind of similar at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I actually don't have a thrown weapon.
you still have proficiency in it, but it's a palm ball. It's not a weapon.
Yeah, it's no.
So
Alright,
it's
so-
just going to be a D20 plus your dexterity modifier.
That's okay. That's it.
Plus a D4.
Right. That's all right. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
You could go first.
Alright, go ahead.
Hold up. Not only did I roll a 1 on my 20, but I rolled a 1 on the D4.
Slips out of his hand and bounces off his head.
You are very much unfamiliar with this game, and it is way lighter than you expect it to be, and you just kind of pelt it, and it goes flying off, and you get some dirty looks as they go and get another one.
No, just lowering them into false security. Don't worry about it. I got this. So,
Alright.
1 and a 1. This is not right.
You're not doing great for our reputation.
No, I'm working on it.
We're supposed
I
to be
meant to do that.
heroes.
I meant to do that. I can't make them look too bad, do it.
Yeah, but now that you're talking about
That's
it, it's,
alright, because
They're dwarven
the,
women. They'll
the
fit us into
dwarven
funny
woman
animal
who
shapes.
goes next does the exact same fucking
Nice.
thing because they rolled a nat one.
It's gonna be
Let's do this.
You hear like groans from the people watching.
So that's going to be a 12 plus 4 plus 1, so 17.
Alright. Then goes ahead and makes it in one of the cups.
Drink.
See, that's how you do it.
Do a constitution saving throw.
Oh, I forgot about those.
Yeah, no, you would be both.
Whoa, wait a minute.
the bless adds to your saves as well.
Okay.
Okay.
At this moment, they
Actually,
knew.
no, they don't.
They fucked up.
I'm sorry,
Y'all
they
are about
don't.
to get drunk over your ass and count
No, it
the
does.
river dancing on you.
It does.
I'm fine with it. Just
It's for an attack roll or saving throw. So
Okay.
you got it.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
goodness.
So you got yours in.
Let me know how many times I have to cast bless though.
Okay.
Just bless
Okay.
only last a minute?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
We'll consider each, like, it basically initiative rounds with the 4 of them.
Okay. Well, I've got plenty of first level slots. I have crap second level slots.
With a 9, the other dwarven woman bounces off the rim of one of the cups.
Your turn.
After you.
Oh, I was trying to find
No more sense of false security.
All right.
You've got this.
So 8 plus 4 is 12. Plus 5 is 19. No, it's 17. Right?
Yep.
12 plus 5 is 17. Yeah. Maybe I've had too many shots.
You haven't even had one yet.
Don't smell that. There's really stuff in there.
Yeah. I can tell.
As you start to go red in the face.
You do you.
I just need a little bit of Southern comfort, you know.
I thought it was like peppermint schnapps.
What did you roll?
17.
Okay, yes, that makes it in. Let me roll.
Drink.
So let me tell you the story of Jaden. The elven. Hey, I'm the one talking here. The elven archer who hates bones and undead. I'm being the bard type charismatic person. I am giving a show while you are
Oh, okay.
doing your show.
Alright.
I was trying to find some Thor women songs, but I think that might be a bad idea.
Alright, and then they managed to get one into one of your cups. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, man.
Then you guys get to choose who drinks each cup. by
I'll
the
take the
way.
first one. This is my idea.
You
I'll
did
take the
miss.
first one.
So.
That's
18, 19, 20. Dirty 20.
Very nice. You swing it back. Pretty solid ale. You're ready to just keep on going.
Here we go.
That's not going to make it either way.
That's 13.
But it wasn't a 1.
You see as you take the time to aim it and you bounce it and it does that little loop around the rim where you can't tell if it's about to go in or not before sinking in.
Yes!
Yes! And let me
So
tell
it's
you
what,
the
3 there
tale
cups,
of
right? How many
Edmund.
cups are there? 1,
How many cups
2,
are
3, 4,
There's
5,
6.
6.
Six.
Okay.
And let me
We're
tell you
halfway
the
there.
tale
Yeah.
of Edmund, the human fighter who always could never found a bone he didn't like.
They practically chug that one back, slam it down, and like almost within the same motion, bounce, and it sinks into the cup.
That one's on you.
Alright.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
That one didn't. Alright.
That's better.
That's going to be Constitution 13 plus 1. That's a 14.
It's only 1, so it's not much on you, but you feel like if you lost, you'd probably be pretty plastered.
Alright.
Whose turn is it at last count?
It's well, none of the dwarven women's, isn't it?
No,
Yeah,
we
they,
just
they
drank.
just made
You
it.
just drank,
So.
yes.
So it's your turn.
My turn. Alright. Line this up. Oh, this is good. I'm good. It's
Yes, they're
Lucky.
playing beer pong spot.
Yes. It's 23, 27.
Oh yeah, you make it in.
They're cheating at beer pong with Bless.
And you know what? This would have made it anyways. But yes, we are.
Alright.
But we don't know that we're cheating, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. I'm the one who knows.
And
So that's
they
5.
sink another cup.
Oh, this is on me.
No rim on this one.
That's a good shot. Good shot. Oh, Constitution.
Yep.
Hang it. 9, 13 plus 5. Wait, 9, 13 plus 3 is 16.
Okay. The hit. You feel it more than the last one, but
It's a little
you're
warm.
still good
It's a
to
little
go.
warm. It's a little warm. It's on them.
Oh. Wait.
No, you just drank. It's
Oh, it is on you. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. So that's 12, 13.
okay. And it does that same little dance
Ooh.
where it goes
Ooh.
around a couple
Ooh.
times. It looks like it's gonna fall out, and then pop.
Fuck
Yes.
Yeah, you just
Wait,
need
is that all
drama.
6?
You need that drama.
Yeah.
You're showing. You're like, I got this.
Do the no hand, no look.
That was the 5th, I believe.
5th?
You missed the first one.
Oh, yeah, I did.
and
Okay.
then-
Yep. One more.
There you go. One last cup.
Everybody.
You see one of them is starting to get a little wobbly. And the other one throws the ball. It does that little dance number, but sings in.
Oh, that's on you.
I don't even. That's a natural one.
No, boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That hits you hard. You see things. It almost looks like the cup is moving in front of you.
Ooh, alright, that's
They brewed that one some shrooms.
on you, buddy.
All right, so we got one more.
And when the room is spinning.
I need to sit down. And Edmund
You are
just-
sitting down.
uh,
Natural 20.
Nice!
two sides of the spectrum.
Perfect
Heck yeah.
on the last cup. You bounce it in. There's not an ounce of rim. It gets that satisfying.
Just do the no look. Ah, yeah. Hardaway fades back.
It's been a while since anybody said that.
I know.
You see as the wobbly one grabs it out of the other one's hand, chugs it back, and passes out.
Oh, that's gonna be me.
That's just the first team. I cancel Bless protection from poison. Actually,
You-
no one knows.
Look at the time. We have to go.
I use lay on hands.
You're each handed 15 gold for your winnings.
What?
Let's do this all night.
7
That
gold
was
each.
Josh speaking.
Okay. 7 gold each, please, for my help.
What help?
The
We don't know you blessed us.
I blessed you.
Gesundheit. Oh, wait. I didn't sneeze. Fine. You're 7. You're right.
7.
There you go.
I hate 14.
Well,
By
they
the way,
each get 8, and
yeah.
then you got 14.
hey Edmund,
Yeah.
here. 5, lay on hands, no longer intoxicated.
Okay.
I'm alive, bitch. No.
I feel so much better. I don't feel like going to that place drunk.
So,
Going
you're ready
to
for
the
round
King's
2, right?
Well, we gotta go. There's other stuff to do.
How much time has passed?
It was a round of beer pong, maybe like half an hour.
So I have.
You want
15
for round
round
2?
Corn toss or the beanbag toss.
Yeah, the sandbag toss. Let's do that.
Sandbag
Yeah.
toss.
I'll do that.
You guys all head on over. This one is teams of 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do this, Fury.
And the way they're doing it is at least half of the people on the team need to make it in the hole for you to get a point each round.
Bless on them. 3 of them. I won't take it.
I guess Hunter's Mark won't help me on this one, really. Beanbag hits the board, shattered. I guess we win.
I think the beanbag would be more likely to shatter than the board.
No, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. It'd be still kind of cool.
If you use guiding bolts, right?
If I take out my bow and arrow, put it on that, and thump.
I've got a plan. as a player, I was thinking, I was like, I could use my crossbow for this.
No, it's cheating.
Goodness gracious.
Wait, we're not good characters.
You all
I
step
am.
up as another group is
You
getting
could
ready
go
to join
tissues.
as well. You get handed a couple wristbands, just cheap little sashes, just to show you guys are on the same team.
I got my little wristband going on.
Alright. Round one, you'll need 2 of you at first, because if 2 of you makes it, you get a point. So which 2 are going to go first? Alright.
I'll anchor it.
Calmorn and Wolfboy going first.
Alright.
Strength.
What is it?
It's a toss-up because you're,
I'd still
you're,
say-
like, you're
I would say
throwing
still-
and aiming, but it's also you have to put enough oomph behind
I would
it.
still say it's dexterity, but whatever.
It's
you want to do.
dexterity, then I'm taking a bless, and I'm not giving him a bless. Because I have 0.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll let you choose between the 2.
Strength then.
We're gonna say dexterity, right?
And then I'm going to take the bless. Because I only have +3, you have a +5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So we don't get blessed.
That's a 9
don't.
for me.
That
Nine,
is
alright.
a 19 plus 4 plus 3. 19 plus 4 plus 3.
23,
26.
26.
Okay.
Yeah, yours
One
falls
plus one plus
short
two.
of the other board, like just short. It lands in front of it.
Still recovering from the alcohol.
Quit putting
As
alcohol.
yours, you're able to get enough oomph and it lands with a thud and slides in. Who do you want to have as the secondary, as the next backup? Do you want to do it, or would you guys have Kyrie do it?
Let Kyrie do it. I'll be the anchor of it.
Okay.
I don't know what her modifier is.
And she swoops it in. Don't worry, I have it up already.
Okay.
And the other team is going to go ahead and go. They get 1 bag in. And they get the second one misses. So,
We got a point. Right?
yes, you guys have a point.
What are we playing to? Cool. Okay.
Alright, then we're going to have your 2 front runners go again.
Yep.
Alright.
Terrible again. That's a
I think I 17. Oh.
no.
Sorry.
I rolled. I changed my
24
dice. That's terrible.
18.
That's
plus 3.
plus 10. That's a 10.
There's like a corner of it on the board this time. You're like just that much closer.
I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to, after I throw it, I'm going to look at him. It's still in the air. I'm tired of shouldering this team. My back is hurting.
As it suds and flips into the hole.
Aren't you fucking cool?
Yeah.
Will you quit wasting your good rolls on us?
I know, right? I do these rolls to determine whether or not I say something snarky or kill this man, and I always roll 1.
Kyrie misses.
Oh, so it's me, right?
Yep.
20. Dirty 20.
Very nice. You're able to toss one
I
in.
got this. I guess I gotta do it in our hand. Walk away.
Let's see. That's a miss, a get, and a get on their 3rd try. So it only took them 3 out of 4, so they get the point.
Aw.
So it's 1 to 1.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's do this. Admin. Imagine you're throwing my head.
That's pretty good right off the bat. Oh, so we are looking at a
18, 19, 20.
27.
Dirty 20.
Very nice. And with his like pestering you on and doing the jabs at you, you get that extra little bit of like, shut up.
I just throw it like I don't toss it. I just
If you had a level on Barbarian, you would rage.
yeah.
A raging werewolf. Oh dear God.
And then we, no, calm down. The sun is getting low.
Oh, I have that idea already. In my
You managed to sing one in.
How about that?
Carrie.
I've missed once, you've missed twice.
And Curie manages to sing one in as well.
Oh, good job. Good job, team.
So,
Go team, yip
their
yip.
first one sings it.
Oh no.
Their second one misses.
Oh!
Oh, we
I
had
was thinking tie.
The third one sinks it.
Oh, they tied.
Tied it. Back at the top.
Alright.
It's a push.
That's better. That's a 23.
That's good.
That's 23 as well.
Very
did not-
nice.
Can we throw them at the same
I
time?
was gonna say you guys managed to simultaneously, like they almost get stuck in the hole because they both go in at the same time. At least that's
I kind of want to do that, but like throw it and like we just turn and look at each other. Just get stuck.
Did that go in? It sounded like
Yeah.
one. Did that go in?
Oh goodness. As they did a nat 1.
Oh!
So you guys get
winner!
your third point. And you guys each get another 15 gold for your winnings.
Holy shit, we can make so much money. Oh my. So this is what we
So
do.
do I get 5 for doing the bless? Not from you though, because I didn't bless you. Can I get 5 for doing the bless out of the 15?
A 33.
I'm gonna.
Okay, I'll take the 3.
I'm not gonna give you any fucking money.
Okay.
I bought your pseudo dragon.
We've already cleared that up. You didn't give me any of the other money. We're even on that now. Besides, that was the old cum word. Stop bringing up old shit.
He doesn't know how to feel
Quit
about
wasting your
it.
good rolls on this. Seriously, stop it. Stop.
I wasted all my good rolls.
No, it's glorious. Keep doing it. You're not going to need to roll for anything important.
Right?
Exactly.
Especially don't have me.
So I had 1 gold at the start of the session. Now I'm 33.
What else we
I
got?
was a broke fuck.
I never thought we'd play D&D playing, beer pong and corn toss
The
and...
festivals are fun.
Right?
I get to incorporate a whole bunch of other different games into it.
Wait,
Um,
don't.
Alright, so how
We
long
should-
should we have to get back to meet Pip?
At this point, I think it
We
would
should
have
see
been like
if
an
they have
hour.
like a throwing knives and
Yeah.
throwing axes or even a like little
An
crossbow-
archery?
An archery station. I'm sure they do.
Or tarot cards.
Fuck those tarot cards. No. No.
Alright, so in the immediate vicinity, the only other
Look at
game
Arthur.
you see set up is the arm wrestling. There are also a few booths.
How's your strength?
There's someone with, selling trinkets.
Not as bad as my charisma.
There's someone with a tent, a little tent set up as a booth.
We're not going to do arm wrestling.
I can do arm
Well, I guess you
wrestling.
could do arm wrestling, but what are you going to do if you get an orc? It's like, oh, take you over the top of your head.
Eldritch Blast.
Mage hand.
I have that too.
I'm saying.
So you're gonna go do the
I'll try the arm wrestling. Why not?
Whatever.
All right.
I guess.
Less.
How is it that I have one of the more... Well, he's a little stronger than I am.
I may take dexterity-based. Dexterity.
That's what I did.
Intelligence.
I
This
did
is gonna be
dexterity first
individual, so you can decide later if you want to do it or not. So.
Over the top.
I want to find archery. Tarot cards. I want to have my 14.
Oh, do you really?
Yes, see, I do have Mage Hand.
Yeah, no, I know you did. I know. I
I don't have many cantrips.
All right, you go sit down for the arm wrestling and enter yourself. You have to meet at least 3 people in order to get a payout.
Okay.
All right. Your first opponent is a goblin.
Okay, well that's good because I didn't roll too good.
Neither did they.
17 total.
That's not bad.
I rolled a 10.
They got a 4.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you
Poor little
managed-
goblin.
He gives out a little
Ooh, that's not good.
as his arm goes down.
Well, I mean, is it just 1 roll per person or?
Yeah, we're just gonna do the.
Okay.
Especially when it's that much of a difference, 4 and 17.
Okay.
That's a yeah.
Okay, good.
Reroll,
good.
reroll on ties.
I'm just saying that if I have 1 bad roll, that's not a complete loss. It's like a battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one.
Next opponent, you've got a halfling woman, and she's kind of buff.
22.
That just gets out her 19, so you're gonna have to roll
Fair enough.
another one. You've got her almost all the way down.
Count one, count one, count one.
And she rolls a dirty
18,
20.
19, 20, 21. Wow.
As you just barely, like you almost lift up out of your seat a bit as you...
You're a mom, aren't you?
Isn't that obvious?
Absolutely. Respect.
Is that a spell?
Impregnate.
Oh god. Oh, God.
Won't be the
Not
first time.
not lingering on that for too long. Alright, your next competitor is the Dwarven Man.
Alright.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
Okay, not too bad. 20, I think dirty 20. Yeah, dirty 20. That's a 4.
So you got a 22.
Alright.
You're losing.
So you gotta get more to be able to push it back to even.
Oh, that's not good. 10, 11, 12.
They also got a 12, so
Ooh.
you're still stuck at that. You haven't gained any ground, but you
I
didn't
don't have
lose.
blood.
Dirty 20.
Very nice. You're able to gain the ground back up again.
Can I hide? You sneak up behind him?
That's a natural 20.
Against their nat 19. You managed to gain more, and you got him almost down. That's insane.
I'm not even touching it. What is it?
20.
Natural 20 again.
I think got another nat 19.
Can I break the table?
There's
With two natural
definitely
20s.
a loud thud, and you hear some cracks. You're not sure whether it was from the table or their hand.
Is your hand okay, friend?
They kind of shake it out a bit. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Just seeing what
Cure
happens.
wounds. One, or not cure wounds, but lay on hands. 1.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Gives
Wow.
you a solid pat on the back, and you get yourself another 10 gold.
10 gold, okay. Not manage spells, manage money. Yep, all those years
Yeah.
of flinging a needle and thread.
That's all you're
Don't
going
count
these
the
days.
Carrying around all that armor all the time now.
Yep.
I don't know if any of y'all have ever done like Ren Fair or cosplay or anything where you've worn armor, but that crap is heavy. Human leather armor is heavy.
You have armor made out of human leather? You said human leather, right?
That's what I heard.
You said human leather.
I said even leather armor
Oh.
is heavy.
You said human,
leather,
right?
You can buy
I
human
mean-
leather armor. I mean,
I'm just saying. Yeah, we're pretty sure you said human leather. I was like, okay, we gotta go.
Everyone, do what makes you happy.
I would say skinny people, no, don't do that if that makes you happy. Just say
This derailed real quick.
You said it.
You started
it. No, she started it.
You started it.
No, you heard the same thing.
You started it.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, kids, calm down.
He's touching me. Stop it.
Alright, not touching weenuses again. We had that episode.
Come here, boy.
You're gonna learn today.
This is not deliverance.
Oh, my eyes are starting to water, but I can't touch them because it's makeup. Oh boy.
Okay, so back on this ranch.
All right.
Yeah. You've done the arm wrestling. There's some stalls set up. There's one stall that's set up more like a tent. You can't really see what's inside of it.
I'm gonna take a
One
look inside
that's
the tent.
selling a bunch of trinkets. Okay, you head on over to the tent. It's a purpley fabric with a bunch of silver details along it. Some of them kind of look like stars, as well as silver lining around the very edge of the fabric.
Yeah.
You go inside, and there's a female halfling sitting at a table, dressed in very similar purple fabric that's like very like draping off of her, dramatic, and she has a crystal ball in front of her on a table.
I'll be right back. Go out. Admin, come here.
How many make people just look at him yelling for a guy named Edmund.
You catch a few gazes, but most people are interested in the games.
Did you whistle?
I was channeling Kelmorn. Sorry. I was doing that as a person, not as a player.
I'll do a roll.
Stop. Stop.
I really,
Stop.
whenever it's those rolls, I think the lowest I've got is like a 13.
I want to see you roll 1.
Roll 1 was a natural 20.
No, I want to see you roll a 1.
Oh, I've already rolled one.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, but yeah, I'll head into the tent.
Okay. You head inside. I'm just like,
Welcome, darlings, welcome. And how can I help you?
What do you do?
Well, I read your fortune, dearie.
Edmund immediately takes a seat.
takes a sip.
Take a sip. Good boy.
You're dogging on yourself now.
You know, on my dog, I make him sit before I give him a treat, and I hold it out, and I say okay before he can take it.
I should have never been a werewolf.
I think it was perfect that you were a werewolf.
It's had so much comedy.
It's great. I feel like you've had more werewolf jokes than you have cat jokes as Meowgie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a Meowgie?
Yeah. Yeah. It's after my old cat.
The
Aww.
tabaxi
I love
named
it.
Meowgie.
I'll
Okay.
tell you all his secrets on a break where he can't hear.
Okay.
They're like a bunch of kids in a candy store with this festival. They are, and it's glorious. I love it.
Absolutely. Sometimes you just gotta have a whimsical episode.
This is fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
Well, do you have a particular question in mind, dearie?
As a player, I'm trying to think.
Fortune's on free, you know.
How much?
It'll be 3 silver per.
Give her a gold.
She snatches it up without hesitating.
I have a question.
Would you like your question answered by crystal ball or tarot card?
See his legs start bumping.
Stop humping the table.
Ooh.
Tarot cards. Tarot cards. Tarot cards. Tarot cards. Tarot cards. Tarot cards.
Oh, goodness.
Tarot cards.
Sorry.
No, this is great. Alright. And we're going to take a quick break because I'm going to actually bust out the tarot cards and do an actual reading. This
Yep.
is going to be fun.
She turns out the lights.
It starts flickering. I just float up.
Did you just get red in here? Whoa.
We will be right back. Please don't go anywhere.
No, please don't go anywhere.
More shenanigans will ensue.
Oh my gosh, tarot cards.
like when I find a cheat and makes like God with, I'm like, I lose all interest in the game.
Oh! We are back, and we have tarot cards.
I don't know who's more excited.
I'm pretty excited, not just as a character, but as a player.
It's chilly in here today. I like it.
This is
What
the-
is your question, dearie?
So she pulls out a black box of tarot cards and in a very swift motion, almost just practically flicking them into her hand, she pulls it out of the box.
Are we in there?
Can we see that?
Well, you let him in,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
imagine you're there. Did you?
I do not mess with that.
Okay.
Can we see the flicking of the?
Oh, I'm not that skilled.
As a player, as a person, can I ask what my future holds? Is that an appropriate question?
Have to plug that back in. It's okay.
You can. It's generally the more specific you are, the more specific of an answer you'll get.
Okay.
So if that's what you want to ask, then
All right. Do I kill the man that killed my family?
all right.
It's very specific, very to the point, quite literally, or it will be.
We know, out of character, we know that this is the same person, right? Like, we know this as players.
Yes.
Right. So I'm like, no, if I get done first.
All right. After I do the read, I will hand you the card.
Please enlighten me.
Let's see. This is in regards to what has led you to this point. This is about what is your unique self, something specifically about you connects you to this person.
That's you know, wow. Well,
The next will tell us what happens with your faith. I know I've totally changed her voice, but I lost it, so.
No, she has a different persona.
So, thinking with Edmund's mindset, tell me when to stop shuffling.
No whammies.
Stop.
Okay. Number 26.
Jesus Christ, this mess with it.
Pardon? You have the capacity to do what is necessary. The ability to do what is necessary. You are intertwined with the life of this person. You got a question?
No. No, I'm just all fascinated about this, but no, I don't play the dark arts either, so.
I mean, divination is a class of wizard, or a subclass of wizard, doesn't it? I don't feel like it's dark artsy in the
My
D&D
character would
world.
think it's dark arts.
Would you hang around the person that cuts himself and uses blood?
You serve a purpose.
Take hits that he wouldn't.
Right. Are you rolling
You
again?
took a lot of those hits last time.
Psychic damage. Thanks.
No problem at all. If you have more questions, I'm here to answer them.
Do you have any
Nope.
questions? You sure?
I'm positive.
Absolutely.
I saw. Oh, yeah, no, I'm good.
All right.
I also have little trinkets for good luck if you're interested.
What do you have?
Well,
So it leaves me the underwear.
No, leave you the underwear.
Sold.
How much?
That's what I'm gonna ask for. Yeah.
That one's too silver.
Done.
Alright. They're like the
Do you give her 2
comical
gold?
art
No, I'm gonna
boxes.
2 silver. I got silver. I'm kind of broke. I purchased a gun and a half. I carry a bunch of money too. So
I like that tarot card reading.
that's pretty cool.
How much time do we have until our appointed? It's been about 2 hours now, right?
Yeah, roundabout by the time you finish all of the games.
Can I put these on here?
What?
The underwear.
This is a small space. I mean, if you're willing to have your giblets out, go
Yep.
ahead.
I want to put them on. I want you to see if they fit. And you see,
She like pulls out a hand fan and blocks her face.
Are they gnome sized?
tighty whities.
They're dwarven sized.
Alright.
So they're probably like a G-string on an elf because the
You say they're gnome size?
dwarven.
Dwarven.
Well, so they'll be large.
Yes,
I'm
but
a wood
they're
elf.
So they'd
short.
be wide but short.
Wide but short.
That's fine. I start a new trend. I'm a trendsetter. I too am fashionable.
You are as fashionable as Calmorn in this moment.
Original Cohen. But they're on the inside. I don't want to wear them on the outside. Or am I?
Maybe if you lose a drinking contest.
But I'm going to put them on.
Alright.
Have
so
they
you-
been washed?
I don't care.
Oh god. After you get dressed and you leave the tent, you all head over to the restaurant and you see Pitt waving at you.
Camera.
Ah! Why is it yours?
Because that was the one that probably always changed before. It wants to get away from me.
Behave, Cumbra.
There we go. Okay. So you all meet up and you see Pitt waving at you.
Heroes, heroes, right here, right here.
There you go, Brett.
What do you toss at?
4 gold.
Whoa.
So shiny.
That's 4 gold for your services.
And you see him kind of dance around before
What?
putting it in the coin purse.
Is
I
that
mean,
why
I
you
like
kept
him, but
asking
what?
for money?
Yes. That was the money you guys gave me anyway, so.
Yeah, boy. So, food.
Yes, Pit, lead you to King's
Feast.
Yes.
Heroes have fun on festival.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's alright.
Oh.
We had a blast.
Ah.
And he's kind of like skipping as he leads you all.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna lean over to Jayla. I'm gonna totally kill that fucking drow.
We.
Keep thinking that.
Oh,
when
God.
actual combat comes, I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
get my
be-
ass handed to me.
Y'all are gonna be fighting over the last hit, and it's gonna end up being Kelmorn.
No.
Hey, 1 hit, I can at that level, I'll be able to Eldritch Smite and Divine Smite off 1 hit. Just a whole bunch of damage.
Bam, 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 bam. Action surge.
Well, I'll do the same amount of damage in 1 hit. Granted, I have to, if I crit, that's the thing.
Alright, min-maxers, calm down.
No, you'll be able to do a lot of cool stuff though.
So, Pitt leads you over to the top floor once more, and it's the largest building within the area. You notice that all of the houses tend to be generally the same size, on the same level. Even what you now know to be the king's house was the same size as everyone else's. You go inside, and there's dozens and dozens of long wooden tables with chairs set up. There's people already getting food. There's food set up at each of the tables. There's like multiple like roasted birds of some sort that are large.
Are there spider legs?
Roasted birds of some sort.
there are
They're quite
spider
foul.
legs. There's tons of. Yeah.
Well, I mean, considering there's, I didn't remember birds being in the volcano, but yeah, okay.
Well, obviously, like most
I'm
of.
just kidding.
Um,
They're bats,
You see, like
which are delicious.
basically what looks like carved ham, big chunks of meat. You see soup. You see the spider legs. You see the pie. And all of it is on each of the tables. So regardless of what table you sit at, you'd be able to get the same things.
Pitt, where should we sit?
You see numerous people already sitting down, and Pitt kind of leads you past a majority of the tables to one that is set up like not a stage per se, but it is elevated above the rest. And that specific table is white, and there's the obvious king's chair at it, as well as 2 chairs on either side.
See, this is where Miss Calmorn that would go just sit in the king's chair.
I stop heading towards the chair.
You're gonna sit with King.
Are you sitting with us?
No.
Why not? You're a liaison. Pull up a chair.
Really?
Yeah.
You see him scurry off and grab a chair, and
I have an apprentice.
he gets a
God,
couple
that's a
stairs.
bad idea.
He gets a couple stairs with the sound of the dragging wood as he brings
I go and
over
I
a
help
chair.
him.
The shot.
Are we seeing this correctly?
I don't think he can be your pet.
I already have a pet. I have my pseudo dragon.
You can't have 2.
Listen, this is probably gonna be this kid's like dream, and he's going to. We can change his life for the better just by giving him a little bit of attention.
Oh, so he's going to take point and go first? Perfect.
No, that's your job.
No. Ranger stays back.
Alphys,
His
go
job.
for it. We can make
How
this.
do you-
No way, that's your job now.
Oh crap! It is.
How do you all sit, by the way? Because there's 2 chairs on either side of the king's chair.
I'll sit to the right.
Okay, you're gonna sit like next to the king?
Sure,
or-
why not?
Okay.
Follower of Vayu and all that, and former follower of theirs, I probably should be close.
Characterly, I would let Kiri choose first, and then choose the other chair.
She would probably end up sitting next to Calmorn,
Okay.
because they've been bonding a lot lately.
So you want to sit next to the king, or
Okay.
I was gonna let Pitt sit next to the other side of the king.
No. It's in it. It's in it.
At the end, okay.
yeah,
Roll 20.
roll 20?
Yeah.
All right.
Ready? I got a 2.
I got a 6.
Wait, does that mean you get set next to the king?
I
right?
guess so.
You guys should have established that before you roll.
That's fine. D&D, we don't need rules.
So more like guidelines.
Yeah.
Alright, so you figure out your seating arrangement, and you basically see them doing like folded parchment shares to figure out who sits next to the
In front of everybody, just.
We're like trying to push each other towards the king's chair. Come on in.
I got 5 grand. I'm sorry.
I had warrants, dude.
You see the king just hold back laughter.
Oh,
as
he's there.
this is happening.
Oh, he's there? Oh!
You have 5 charisma, you don't care.
No, as a player, I'm like, ooh.
How do you roll as disadvantage? You have to do 2? 1, 2, 3. Whichever one looks-
Yeah.
Goodness.
So I invited Pitt to sit with us because he's been like keeping an eye on us and showing us what's what.
Certainly. You are welcome to do so.
And I got a question for you.
Absolutely.
Well, 2 questions. What's your name?
Oh, yeah, I guess.
That's probably to establish.
Bob.
This is Bob.
So you have Bob the pseudo dragon. Let me pull up the list because I have
Barbarian.
Barbarian. Barbarian.
Bob the Barbarian.
Bob, can he break it? Yes, he can.
I am King Orzamer Grotagar.
What is it? What?
King Orzammar.
Orzammar Grotagar.
So, I don't want to be seeming ungrateful or anything, because I definitely am. But I was wondering, I could really use some better armor and equipment, and a little bit. Adventuring has not been the money-making scheme that we all think it is, or maybe that's down the line. So I was wondering if you, seeing as we've done a great service for everyone, including ourselves, but definitely including you, I was wondering if you might be able to help me out with that.
Absolutely, that was on the list of things mentioned during the feast.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just keep my mouth shut then. I do it charismatically because I have a 20 in charisma now, so I am like, ha I'm the Miyagi of the group.
For context of what we're referring to,
Oh,
which I got
sorry.
Nightfall straight. But the feast continues on, and he explains that he plans on granting all of you access to the city anytime you wish, under the agreement that you all keep its location a secret. They will also offer to bring Ion's temple back to what it formerly was, and kind of just treat themselves almost as like the monastery group of the temple. That he is willing to fund a bit of your expedition, and informs you that they managed to locate the horses that they assume were yours that ran off during the earthquake.
Did they find Moto?
They found 2 horses.
I dismissed mine, so it wasn't mine.
It'd be
I
ours.
can resummon mine, and Kyrie, I'm sure, dismissed hers, so
And mine has no name. So I go to the desert with the horse, no name.
yeah. We call him Plop, because that's all he does, is
Yeah,
plop
name.
stuff out the way.
No name.
I was also
Konami.
wondering if you knew of, and I described the Warhammer, if you would happen to know of any, or anybody who may know about.
They might know of stuff like that in Ambrosia. They tend to do the more specific builds for their weapons.
And out of character, Ambrosia is
It's north of the mountains.
okay. So different city.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to go
Ambrosia?
to Ambrosia. I hear they have great salad.
Isn't that a dessert?
Yeah, it's called Ambrosia salad.
I did not know that.
I hear they have great salad there.
And he explains that if there's something that you would have made, like the armor, you can speak with any of the blacksmiths here. They've already been informed of you all, and you can get a set of armor.
Oh, standing.
And he also offers the group 300 gold.
Like all
Total?
together or
Total,
each?
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bob gets a share.
I'm just not gonna share.
I had to try, because then Amber would get a share. That's fine. Pip
So
can get a share.
Tiny
Yeah,
bit each,
pitch.
right?
Pip?
Wait, what?
Yeah, Pip should get a share.
A full share.
Why not?
Why not?
Why are you agreeing with him?
I'm gonna look over at Pit. Better
He's
get
the one who
help.
led us here, and he stopped a pit trap that would have killed you. He saved your life.
I wouldn't have gone first.
So
we
you have
pushed
no
it.
problem giving him your share.
Wasn't a pit trap, was giant boulder.
See?
Oh my god.
Plus it divides evenly that way. So that's 60 gold each. There you go, Pit. 60 gold.
And he just stares wide-eyed like this is the most money he's ever seen in his life.
It's probably the most money a lot of them have seen in real life. You know what? You're nice to us. We have to reward you.
I don't gotta worry.
Well, you know, a light is game.
Oh.
Pip, why don't you
Check my alignment real quick.
Why don't you go ahead and see if Your Majesty, if he happens to have like a treasury that he can put it into real quick and dole it out as he needs?
Certainly.
And it's like, yes, pick up.
And he scurries.
Yep. Just checking my alignment.
So you guys are sitting with the king. He's kind of finished his announcement, so if there was anything else that you wanted to...
I will just raise my mug, bang it down on the table, stand up, then realize I'm still short, stand up on the chair, raise my mug, and just say something. The chains of Tharizdun run deep. Ioun's all-knowing eye should always seek out those chains so they do not bind the truth from us. I just raised my mug.
Alright.
Yeah, what do you say?
Well, they were just freed from Tharizdun, so I was like, hey.
You definitely do get some claps and some, like, jugs raised up and stuff.
That's it. Trying.
And music begins to play as people start to finish their food. You see people beginning to dance at the open section of the dining hall.
Looking across the population that's here, does anyone stand out?
I mean,
Like,
Damn
are
good
they
question.
all like dwarven?
it's
sort of.
pretty much all dwarven, halfling, and goblin with the exception of Asteria,
Okay.
who definitely stands out amongst a sea of short head. Not to mention blue skin.
As soon as they start dancing, I'm just gonna and just sort of like nod over towards Asteria. Sort of like,
She's on the tentacles.
You're just trying to get him to flirt with every female.
Apparently! I am a one-person elf.
it's fine.
You are a 10-tentacle elf.
Yeah, I didn't say one tentacle, as you know.
This is what I get for introducing an octopus lady. Monster Musume up in here. Of course you know what that is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You nodded, I saw that.
You didn't see anything. I'm not here.
You all are welcome to stay and finish the food, you can go dance, you can explore more of the town.
I'm gonna go find a blacksmith and get my armor.
Alright.
Now, is it just like standard armor, or is it anything enchanted or anything like that? Any specialty? Or
We're
you
not
can
going to get
so
to combat
what-
discussion, so we talk specifics about
Okay,
like
sounds good.
level of armor versus
Right.
enchantment and stuff. You can potentially get an enchanted one here.
I'm not looking for like a +3. There's no way that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But, okay, I'll take a look and I'll shoot you some ideas.
Okay.
Okay.
Specifically look at stuff that's along the lines of like fire resistant heat things.
Okay.
That's, it's a volcano. They,
Ooh, I have
they
a real good
specialize
one.
stuff.
I have a real good one.
How'd you
Yeah.
get dexterity? I mean, you're up there too, right? So you should go
What do you
dexterity.
two do? He heads off to a blacksmith. What do you?
We're discussing who goes dance with Asteria. I think someone of us should. I think that should be you.
Did you say that in character?
Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, it makes more sense. You're more familiar with her.
Yeah. No. As a player, I got Ursula and Asteria like mixed together, so I was like, wait a minute. That's why I've been like.
Yeah, that's why I was like, why are you tapping
So
me?
as a player, I got confused, but I will. I'll go dance.
No.
Before so, does it smell like area? Which is a weird question.
Not from you.
Go ahead and roll for it. Not from you. Not from Wolf Boy.
He goes and smells her hair.
Not bad. That's a 16. It's a 19. 19 total.
She still smells like that, like, Feywild-ish scent mixed in with, like, all of the materials that she uses all the time.
Okay.
Are the two dwarf ladies that we played beer pong there? Or are they still passed out?
No, they're eating food. One of them's, like, kind of half in and out as they're, like, eating one of the legs for the bird things.
Ah, never mind.
Please don't tell me I have to do a performance roll for dancing. Please don't tell me.
You do. You definitely do. Let's see.
Oh.
Ooh! That's a 19 minus 316.
Alright.
Oh, because it's charisma.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Asteria can tell that you're not used to dancing, but she's able to compensate.
I don't dance. It's been a while.
Are you doing like the Napoleon Dynamite dance?
Oh, goodness. Well, you're doing quite alright, especially considering this isn't your forte.
I'm sorry, but the movie Dancing with Wolves popped in my head. So I was like...
Dancing with yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dancing with myself.
Yeah, it's... So, how have you been? I got 5 charisma, y'all. I gotta play it up.
I don't think it's even you playing it up that much, though, is the funny thing.
No, it's not.
Come here often. What's your sign? Stop.
I've been doing alright. How have you handled discovering your uniqueness?
It's been fine. Not terrible, you know. But kinda have an idea of where I need to go, who I need to kill.
Oh?
Yeah. Just a drow, something to look cold. You know, basic hero stuff. I do quotation marks right now.
Well, I mean, to these people, you are a hero, so those quotation marks aren't really necessary.
I just happen to be here at the right time.
It doesn't matter about being here at the right time. This temple has been this way for ages.
It's as heroes try to protect people. I don't know why I was going to put quotation marks around people.
That's your 5 charisma coming in.
Yeah, yeah,
Just quote every single word.
yeah.
That's your new dance move. You're just doing this the whole
Doing the quote. Doing the quote.
Yeah, I just dance. I just stopped talking to dancing.
What do you do while he's off dancing with her?
I'm just sitting back
Are
at
you
the
just
table.
staring?
I'm pretty much, yeah. Whatever, he's doing his thing. I'm actually just sitting there eating, drinking, just checking out the room. Nothing. I mean, unless anything. I was thinking about going to make amends with the 2 dwarf women that we just to dance with them, just to say whatever. But if they're absolutely almost, it's fine. So I'm just gonna sit back and relax.
Alright, very nice. You enjoy some delicious food. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Natural 1
Okay.
plus 8 is 9. Wow.
Alrighty, never mind.
You can't sit next to me, buddy.
You're dancing.
I know, but I'm saying
I'm just
every
sitting
time you sit next to me.
Well, I'm working out with the blacksmith, but I don't know if I have to go there right now because it's probably late in the evening. Everybody's probably feasting and all that, so I might go there first thing in the morning.
Yeah. So what do you do during the awkward dance and the?
They're not paying attention to anybody, just
I am
staring up into space.
I am eating, chatting it up, and answering any questions anybody has. I'm sure people are trying to talk to us and all that. Being the
Daydream about
heroes.
Ursula.
Oh, absolutely. You're getting questions about like how you guys all met, about where you guys came from.
Yeah, and I'm avoiding all those questions, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's great. You know, everybody's really good. You know, it was a very hard fight, and it was a long trek.
You get people asking about how you found Ayun, about how you found the temple.
I will actually let them know I fell into the clutches of theirs noon, and luckily Ayun found me and rescued me. Blah 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 blah.
This gets you even more praise amongst them because they have fallen under the trap of theirs and been unable to free themselves, and yet you were able to free yourselves. So that just makes you even more of a hero in their eyes.
And Kelmore slowly warming up to the idea and for trying to forgive himself for all the past that he did because of, well, his mind was freaking broken, you know. So it's like, okay. And just like, you know what, it's a new day. Stop bringing up old shit.
You get one halfling boy that runs up and is like,
Mister, can I be a hero like you someday?
Of course, as long as you follow the directions of your parents, if they're good, and eat right, exercise, and study very hard.
After school special over here.
See, if that happened to Edmund will give him a sword.
There you go.
It depends on what type of things you want to be good at, because there's all different types of adventurers. Some people like to be the scouts and be sneaky. Some people like to be great at using ranged weapons. Some people like to be upfront and close like I do.
I want to punch people in the face.
There are many people who learn how to
Get
punch
taller.
people in the face. You need to go find. Maybe they even have it here, a monastery where you can actually study and center yourself. I don't really know much about it, but you become at peace within to force your peace outside, because outside it's chaos.
they seem a little confused because the kid's like 6,
Yeah.
but they're like,
Huh.
thank you.
Huh.
And then they just kind of run off again.
I'm not good with kids.
No, we're talking about Kneecapper.
Okay.
Yeah. Called him Nero the kneecapper.
Are you gonna name every small NPC you come across?
Yeah.
I think we just made Pitt like he was a servant, and now he's going to be like a minor lord.
Yeah, we need to come ready for pit.
It gets later into the evening. Eventually, people are starting to leave. You find yourselves getting more tired. You do have your rooms at the end still.
Yeah, I'll go back to the room.
Y'all never went into yours. You only went into
That's true.
Calborn's.
Yep.
I think feel safe enough to go to our room though, so I mean, I'll go to my room.
I'll go to my room too.
And whereas Kelmoran's room had a large orange flower, you see that yours has a blue one, yours has a purple, and Kyrie's has a different one as well. All of which seem to be of a familiar like a similar family. It's just variations on the color.
I'm so glad it's a flower. I wouldn't kill it. I would fucking die.
I would
Oh,
like
what?
to note that Kelmore still has his Holy Symbol of Thursday that is burnt. So it just in his pack, because I just would like to note that.
Okay.
Your objection was noted.
No. It's something that I want to do later as it goes, as the story progresses. So I just want to put it on record.
You all can do a long rest if you need to. I know y'all burned some spot.
You can get that 1 hit point back.
Yeah, that 1 hit point back. That's what matters.
I think I have the perfect thing that
We have a mischievous spirit redemption. Wonderful.
is all my shit there.
You all wake up in the morning to a gentle knock on each of your doors. You go to check it, and there's just some breakfast, some sunny side up eggs, sausage, orange juice.
Bacon.
Yeah.
Gotta feed Bob.
Who has Ember? You or me?
I don't know.
Oh, you're actually asking about Ember.
I know, right? Who would have had her last?
Well, I mean, because we were at the
We were at the
thing,
restaurant.
right?
He
She
was in
jumped
her
up.
lap.
Right.
She was in his lap. But
Someone
I-
stole
Ember can't-
somebody
no,
stole Ember, and they're gonna harvest her for exotic meat.
Oh, there's going to be some killing going on. But who would Ember naturally progress for? I mean, we're just kind of out doing our thing.
I mean, she follows you guys as a group. I mean, you can roll competitive competing animal handling checks to see who she would go with the night before.
Do you want to?
Yeah. Natural one.
I got
That
a
was
seven.
That was the ranger in you just being like, "Mop it."
I'll
a
take
dog.
him.
uh,
Someone feed her the sausage.
and you notice she's a little bit bigger again.
Back to you. I don't want to clean up after her.
If she was beagle size, she's slightly
Aw,
larger
beagle.
than that now.
A burning ring of crap. Smoldering.
Y'all haven't had to clean up after her thus far.
Thus far.
That's
Well, I'm gonna go check in on some blacksmiths, see if I can get my.
What are you doing in my room? How'd you get in here?
There's a secret door. I
Huh.
have secret doors in all of your rooms.
I mean, sure, I'd probably fit on the door.
I believe it.
What are you doing in my room?
My door opens up everything.
Or if it's not my room.
No, it's not.
I do have those mushrooms still. I still have those mushrooms. Light bulb.
And then I'm going to go to the library and Kyrie, or do you think you were ready to start to head out? Afterwards, maybe one more day?
You see Kyrie has kind of a serious look on her face. And she explains that she had a dream of her godmother last night. And in the dream, the godmother had told her,
You mustn't travel between the planes right now, my child. That group has been more active the last 20 years. They have found a way to travel between the material plane and Shadowfell as they please. This has resulted in instability within the material plane. The Feywild is beginning to take notice of the weakened state.
Okay, maybe Ambrosia then.
she mentions that her godmother had suggested that their next clue might be in Sit, which would be on the way to Ambrosia.
Okay, then we go to Scent and then Ambrosia. How many more days is this festival?
There's 2 days left of the
Okay.
festival.
I think we should stay till the end of the 2 days, honestly. Be kind of rude for us to leave in the middle of it.
Do I know if there's a magic item shop or anything magical, or is it just mainly artificing?
As you walked around, you see a lot of it is artificing. There is, from the levels you went to, there was only one magic shop.
I think Edmund would go there.
I'll go with you.
We need to do some shopping.
Sure, why not?
Stock up. For
Potions are always a good thing.
Potions, yeah. Want to do some research?
Sure.
The library.
So let's do magic shop, library, or blacksmith, magic shop, library.
I'll go get rations.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
But just for me.
Let me go to the bathroom real quick.
Yep, go ahead.
Now that I can. It's delicious.
So, order of events for you guys?
Blacksmith, magic shop.
Shop.
Oh, we can
Library.
split up, right? Oh, I don't need to be with them.
You don't
I'll
have to
just-
go
yeah.
with them now.
Yeah.
Nari's am going to work out the blacksmith stuff with him.
Magic shop.
AFT. Yes, magic shop.
Can I just like walk in? Do I have to knock? I'm 5
whole-
charisma. I'm just gonna walk in.
The whole front of the
But it
shop
doesn't mean
is...
you're like you wouldn't have manners. But you have wisdom, right? You have wisdom and dominance. I mean,
Yeah.
you would know, that's still not,
You're
right?
But the fun charisma is where he doesn't care.
Yeah.
the whole front of the shop is glass, so you can see inside of it. You see on one portion of the wall there's a variety of plants, like small potted plants. There's a desk within the middle of that wall, within which you can see a series of vials. There's a woman standing behind that desk. On the far wall, there's another woman standing behind another desk, and there's a few books behind her, and some robes along this wall.
First off, what are those plants?
One of those ones, you can either use them as a spice for an enchanted stew, some of them are tea, and one of them is an ingredient for a potion.
Okay. Do you have any weapons and or potions?
Did we work out, am I with you, or are you doing this on your own?
I mean, if you would have waited for him at the blacksmith, then you
I just want to know if I should chime in, that's all.
Yeah, just go ahead and try.
Okay, feel free, go ahead.
Potions, yes. Weapons, no.
Okay. What do you have?
I have a charm person potion. I have a...
That might be good for you. Not many people find you charming. I think you're great, but
I have a fire resistance potion. I have 2 healing potions. And I have 1 Midas potion for both my fairy.
Midas potion, what does that do?
For a short period of time, things you touch turn to gold.
And do they stay gold?
Yes. But literally everything you touch turns to gold.
So don't touch yourself. Nope, I'm not there. I'm not there.
Just you. No. Okay, so I'm assuming the Midas potion is a lot.
Yes.
Okay. Even for the heroes of the city.
I can't give away everything.
Well, no, I'm not assuming that you would give it away, but maybe at a discount because of, you have your sanity
At a discount, certainly.
and the healing potions, of course, so definitely interested in.
Absolutely.
So
I can
how
give
much-
you the healing potions half off.
Okay. Oh, half off, really? I would assume healing potions might be,
Do you want to roll a persuasion?
Absolutely,
roar?
I do.
Go ahead.
Go
I-
for it, buddy.
I am one persuasive.
I'm just gonna go ahead and get ready to add this stuff into inventory.
Yes. Okay, persuasion. With my +8. That'd be a 19.
Very nice.
Rolled 11, so.
Tell you what, I'll give you 1 half off, 1 free.
That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. You need to make a living. I understand that. So how much would it be for?
What are healing potions offhand?
Depends on.
They're just basic level.
So just a 1d4 plus 1,
Yeah.
or 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
Yeah. I'd have to look honestly. They don't really give a good price listing.
Yeah, I think the basic ones are usually 50, so it'd be 25 for the 2 of them.
Is it just me or can y'all not find potions of healing, like regular potions of healing in D&D Beyond?
No, you're fine.
Maybe it's just
Yeah, healing is 50, so 25. Okay. And then I'm assuming about 200 gold for the Midas potion, right?
300 actually.
Okay. And so for half off, 150?
No, 300 is half off.
Okay, so how about we split the difference at
Magic
275?
Yeah.
Edmund, do you have 275 gold? Do you have 275 gold? Okay, can you give me your 250 gold, please?
Are you buying that Midas potion?
Yes.
God, if that was old Kilmon, I'd be so worried.
I'm gonna get a lot of copper
No.
pieces, and then I'm gonna turn them all into gold.
Kilmon will turn a bunch of buttons into gold.
It's gold.
You have a bag of buttons.
I do have a bag of buttons.
I have a bag of marbles, 1,000 marbles. And how long does this potion last? 2 minutes. I can touch a lot of
We're
coins
playing
in 2
tag.
minutes.
I'm going to do a roll.
Listen,
Do you want high or low? Let me-
listen, and I'm gonna explain to you. And I will do a persuasion roll on you if I have to.
Oh,
I will pay you this back. And extra.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Hey,
I'm being 100% truthful.
11.
I'm being 100%. Well, you can let. I'm being truthful.
so you think?
I'll give him 250.
And I'll pay for the other 25.
Okay.
And I get to keep some. And then, out of character, here's my plan. And we're gonna all talk. We need to get as many gold, copper pieces as we can. And then for 2 minutes, I'm just gonna go and touch it, all of it, and it'll all turn to gold pieces. Copper pieces, I mean, they're cheap as shit. And then we have gold, and then we just exchange it, and good.
We don't need to exchange it.
But I want to exchange it so it doesn't have the odd pieces. Or we get really cheap ore. Like, we get crap ore or whatever, crap ingots, and then I just touch it. Now they're all gold ingots. Like, okay, sell these, and that's...
Yeah.
We can make thousands of gold in this 2 minutes, is what I'm saying.
I see the dollar signs going in his eyes.
Now, if you could, find somebody who can cast haste on me. Yes.
It turns the entire place to gold.
So,
Rendering gold worthless.
I'm gonna let you put all that stuff in your inventory because I can't find potions of healing.
okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Kyrie a potion of healing, and I'm going to give you a potion of healing, Jaden.
Yeah, what?
Because you're normally in the back away from everything, so I'm going to give you a potion of healing.
Okay.
I'm going to give Kyrie a potion of healing because she should be healing other people, but in case she needs to do it as a bonus action for herself, I'm good. So, the plan is... Can I see those buttons?
Yeah, I'll just hand him the whole stack of buttons.
And I've got my 100 sack of 1,000 marbles.
Wait, you're gonna do this now?
Why waste it? Let's just do it.
Seems like we. Okay. Just think, I don't know.
Out of my shop before you use that thing.
Of course.
Wait a minute, I'm not there.
Well,
I'm just letting you know, I'm not there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not there, so I can't.
So I'm
do
talking
this.
all this with Evan. What do you think? Does this think like a good idea? And I think we can exchange all the gold stuff for real coin and...
How is this shopkeeper looking while he's just black?
She's just shooing you out of the shop with it.
Okay, let's.
Insight on her.
Go ahead.
It's 14 plus... Insight... 18.
She's tense, but it's hard to say whether it's because she just doesn't want you to start touching the stuff in her shop and turning it into gold, or if there's something up with the potion.
And what's your name, ma'am?
Lovely.
Level D. Let's take the chance.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead. Are you gonna take the potion?
No, I'm gonna take the potion.
I'm not there.
I'm not gonna drink it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it. I'm not drinking it.
Okay, that's what I meant. Is
Okay.
if you were where do you go before you go to...
I want to gather the whole party together.
Okay. Jalen, what have you been doing in the meantime?
I've been looking for
Jalen or Jaden?
Jalen.
Jalen.
Okay, I would say Jaden.
I know, it's been throwing me off, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Jalen.
My fault.
Something up with the potion, yes, says Cookie.
Well, I'm sure there is, but
Would my blood chocolates have melted by now? I still have them.
The what? Oh my
I mean,
god.
they're on the soft outside, but they're
Okay.
not like total.
Okay. Okay.
My whole thing was I was just going out looking for provisions, for like rations for or whatever. I was letting them do whatever they need.
Easy enough.
Because I've already I got my gun. I'm ready to go. So that's really all. I was just whatever. I was looking for rations.
And
to
you're
go.
able to find rations for yourself and them if you wanted to,
Yeah.
and your horses. I'll say for like 10 silver, you get enough rations for the lot of you for like a week.
So we all meet back together.
You go back to the room.
All right. So this is the plan. I'm gonna go down to my skivvies, and I'm going because I don't want to touch any of my gear. This potion, anything I touch will turn to gold for 2 minutes.
Said who?
So this shopkeeper who seemed rather trustworthy.
I have a question.
Well, here. They're your buttons.
Okay. And I have 1,000
I'm-
marbles.
Okay.
How much money
I'm-
does everyone have?
Right now, I have 43 gold and 36 silver.
I have 3 gold. That was all my money.
You know.
It's
So-
always you.
Do you have any silver or copper?
I don't actually. Oh, I should, but I don't have it written down. It's on my other sheet.
Why don't we take?
You can take all the silver and copper we have and touch those as well.
I was gonna say, why don't we take some? Like, I could take the rest of my gold, turn it into a bank, get it turned into copper. See where I'm going with this?
But if you take your gold, turn it into copper, then we... Yeah, go for that. Yep.
Does anyone want me to take any?
Take all of my stuff.
Okay. Like your money? Your...
Yes. All my money, but then I'm going to take the marbles, the buttons, and I should be able to touch all that money within 2 minutes, so...
Okay.
Okay, just roll a quick investigation for me to find enough places to
Should I
exchange.
do the math?
Yes, please, because I don't feel like doing the math.
Alright,
16.
Wait, what are you looking for?
Investigation.
Just do the math to tell me how much you accumulate like
Okay.
altogether.
Alright.
I'm sorry. I missed what you're trying to do.
I was looking for a bank to turn in.
Oh, how much gold do you have?
Like how many pieces of copper plus the marbles plus the buttons.
Yep.
I currently. How much gold did you have, Brian? You had
43 and then a bunch of silver. So a gold piece is worth 10 silver pieces. Each silver piece is worth 10 copper pieces. So one gold piece is
Would be
worth
100.
100 copper.
So I can give you 100 gold pieces to trade in for.
That's a lot. Oh my gosh.
So that's fine. Can someone give me a piece of paper?
Hold up. There's something just in character. I'm like, this doesn't seem right.
No, I know it's not right. But
Hold up.
I'm going to go with it.
So I'm gonna give you half of my money, which would be
50.
I would not have more than 100.
Oh.
So I figured I'll be willing to risk half. So I just lost my
Just put in like 5 gold. That's worth like.
And I'm going to put in my 36 silver.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna give you 50. I'm gonna give you 50 gold,
So that's 360.
Hand that to you.
Oh wait.
and then I'm going to go outside.
How much? How much silver were
I've
you
got
giving me?
360 silver. 300. No, I've got my stuff figured out.
Okay.
So can I see a piece of paper and a pencil? Actually, I should have that.
They have to do a lot of math to be able to get this to
Yeah,
work for
okay.
them.
Okay, so my 50 gold will
Plus-
give you 5,000 copper.
Yep.
Okay, so what else do you have?
360.
360 what, silver?
No, just had 360 total.
For copper?
Yeah, 360 copper.
So 5360.
And then how many buttons did you have?
50, I believe. 50
Yeah,
I think
bucks.
it was like 52 or something.
I'm gonna say 50. The last
Yeah, I
time was
said
50.
an even number. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and then just put that off to the side. 50 buttons. Because who knows if they're going to be equal to gold pieces.
Right. That will be weight.
And then you have 3, so that's 300. Add an additional 300. Because that's admin's 3 gold.
Okay, so 5,660 copper pieces and 50 buttons. And you said you have marbles, right?
Yep, 1,000 marbles, and I think that's the pushing the limits on how much I can touch in 2 minutes.
Oh, future.
Yes, I understand, but to make sure I touch all of them. So. Then I go down to my skivvies, don't touch anything.
I'm leaving. Just
Take the potion.
I'm walking
Touch
out.
all that.
I'm leaving.
During this time, can I have come back with the right amount of change?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm waiting until you come back.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I figured.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
have you all noticed that the DM has not said anything about it whatsoever? Just this is and I'm just as a character, I don't really like potions. I know you gave me a potion of healing, and I'm
I'll take
okay
it
with
back.
holding that, but no. This is no.
I'm just taking.
You know, I'm willing to invest, but because you're all my friends,
Sure, I will give you your money
so
back.
invest does not equal money return. But to outfit the group, it's fine.
Yep.
So, but just walk
You're anxious about it.
outside. You can just
Yep.
because yeah.
So
Alright.
what happens?
Roll me a percentile
Oh,
then.
no. Are you in the room with him?
No. No.
96.
Wow, really?
Very nice.
Decent.
You are able to touch all of the things, and the coins do turn to coins, like to gold coins, like proper heading and everything on them. The buttons and marbles turn into little gold nuggets
Okay.
instead of coins, like little uncut nuggets that you would get like chipping away.
Okay. They still might be worth a little bit.
Oh wait.
I need you to roll a dexterity check for me as well.
13.
Where specifically are you? I'm assuming you're doing this in your room. Where
Yep.
specifically? Like,
Away from my gear.
There's no stitches.
And no, that would be a dexterity save.
that's a constitution save.
I would
Dang it.
say, like I would have it all sprawled out on a. I'll take the blanket from my bed and have it all sprawled out on the floor.
Okay.
I probably touch the blanket.
You are fairly methodical while you're going through. When the marbles start turning into little nuggets, it does throw you off a little bit. You end up touching the blanket, which doesn't turn into solid gold. It turns more into a gold satin. And at one point you do lose your balance. How would you catch yourself?
Huh.
Hands on the ground.
Wait, hands on the ground?
Yeah.
So you're touching the ground?
Yeah, I would. I mean, that's when you fall. You would, you try to catch yourself. I mean,
But if you're trying not to touch anything, you just throw your hands out. Just
well, again, instinct. I'm gonna put my hands on the ground. I mean,
This sounds like a saving throw.
Go ahead and roll that saving throw for me. Let's see if you keep it to just the ground.
that's a 4 I rolled.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, buddy.
So you go to try to make sure that you only
Keep in mind, that's a 4 that I rolled, and what type of save is it?
dexterity.
So it is a 9 at least. I do have a +5 on it.
Okay. Helps slightly.
Oh, ring of evasion, I pass.
Gotta remember your items.
Yep, I choose to pass. Sorry.
You
No, we
go
both
to
were doing
catch
it.
yourself, and you manage
We're
to
both
keep
leaning
your
on it.
wrists up as you catch yourself. At the last second, you're like, shit.
That's what my guardians.
Dang it.
No.
All right.
Jalen, high
Uh-uh.
five.
I can turn my gloves to gold.
The 2 minutes runs out, and you immediately get the massive wave of nausea coming over you.
I allow
Like,
myself to purge if I have to.
And you do.
So come on.
It is unpleasant and the stench is foul, but
I'm glad I'm not in there.
I will make sure to do it away from the side, put all my gear on, go downstairs after I collect all the money.
Can you carry it all?
I will find a way. I'm sorry, I was sick, I made a mess in the room. However, I will pay you with this gold satin to clean it up. I apologize.
on payment, but certainly I'll be up there to clean it.
Thank you. So,
Where did you guys go while he was doing this?
I just walked out front. So if he's walking out the front, he will see me.
so what's the total gold piece?
56.60.
56.60. And I'm assuming that the nuggets will cost, are like maybe either a half or a quarter of a gold each.
Yeah, they're like a quarter of a gold each.
Quarter of a gold each. Okay, so well, we're gonna get to the nuggets later. 56.60.
I'm
If it
giving
lasts.
you guys this because of the rarity of magic items. You're gonna need it for what you guys
That
want.
equals exactly 1,415 gold each.
Holy shit.
How much?
1,415 divided by, it's by 4. So I split it up evenly. So Kyrie gets to add that as well.
She wasn't here. Just kidding.
And I will ask, I will say while I'm doing this, can you guys go see if anybody has like any magical means of containers that I could carry? I would definitely appreciate that.
Hey, where'd you get the potions from?
Come on.
But you can
Alright.
go ask if somebody, while I'm doing that.
I mean, I just if you give me the potions.
And then we had 50 buttons and
1,000 marbles.
marbles. So 1,050 divided by 4 is 262.50. So I'm just going to put 262. I'm going to forget the half. So 262.
Divided by 4 between each of you.
Yep.
Nice.
Is 65. I'm going to forget the other half too because that's a lot. So 65 plus.
What you guys got before.
Yep, 14.50.
Wait.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
We're in the money. What? We're in the money. Who?
We'll see how long it lasts.
Currency 14.
I'm gonna go find that.
But you
magic
don't
shop
know that
and
yet.
Try and get a bag of holding.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
You go and I don't have those right now, unfortunately. It's a very special fabric that you need to make those, and not common around here.
Fair enough.
Are there any magic shops around here?
We're at it.
There's only one. That's what I was asking.
Yeah, this is the one magic.
Because I didn't go with you guys before, so I have no idea.
And most
So what else is there?
of the stuff is artificer-based stuff, smithy stuff.
Not me.
A lot of it has to do with, them being inside of a volcano. There's some that are just, like places that keep the heat at bay, places that are constantly, like, fueling the rest of the city.
Kelmorn has a very odd idea.
Okay.
And he will go talk to somebody that has a gun. Somebody who sells guns.
Okay.
You know how magic works and stuff like that?
Certainly.
Marty from like.
Well, I'm
Pirates
just
of the
thinking, what if
Caribbean.
you put like an anti-magic field on a ring? Just a small ring. And then you put it at the end of the
I know
muzzle.
fucking exactly where you're going with this because I sent you this shit.
I know. I don't want it for myself, but say you take cannonballs and you shrink them and then you make them into musket balls and then you have the anti-magic thing right at the end of your barrel and you shoot that thing and then it becomes a cannonball. You have a cannon on
That's
your
pretty,
hip.
I've read that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
That is a brilliant idea.
If you make it, call it the Schleppen. Kelmorn Schleppen.
Got yourself a deal.
And I want one for myself for free.
Where should I send it?
have someone send me a message and I will come here for it.
You got it.
Can I do
And he
it?
immediately starts like he pulls out a big ol' scroll and starts like going crazy on notes.
I
I
just
do.
destroyed the world.
An intelligence check.
Sure.
For what?
Because I have something in mind. I just want to see if my character would come up with this idea.
And I'm gonna get to Team Elmore's gonna spend the rest of the time in the library trying to research more on that hammer. And
Yeah.
research a little bit more on
That's-
ambrosia and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's a 14. So here was my idea. Just to lay it out there. We have all this gold, right?
Yeah.
I've already been to the bank once. So if I mysteriously show up with a whole bunch of... I asked for a whole bunch of copper.
And then you show up with a whole bunch of gold.
Yeah. So, here was my idea. Send...
And it's not called a bank, it's just an exchange. 'Cause
Mhm.
banks
So
don't
if I
exist
send
right now.
Jalen over there to get it turned into platinum,
Are you telling me this?
I'm seeing, would my character come up with this idea with a 14?
I mean, you're oddly intelligent.
I mean, you certainly could, just to get it to take up less space. It'll be equally as tradable. So,
We're wandering.
Yeah, I know we're wandering. And it's good because my character lived in nomadic life.
what's a double standard statement, Cookie?
Alright, so here's my plan. You take all the money. I've already been to the exchange once. You bring all that gold there. Get it exchanged into higher values.
Oh, so it's carry less.
Yes.
That makes sense.
And
So like going change. That's it's getting heavy.
yeah.
Okay. That's all right. Show me where it's at.
Alright. So I'll lead him there and be around the corner.
It's easy enough. You're able to exchange the equivalent amount.
Do we want to get all of everybody's money or just ours?
We weren't around anybody else.
Yeah.
They have to go do it themselves.
You're right. So just ours then.
I really love this setup because I can go
I-
real quick.
We're
is-
laundering our money.
Is it 10 gold for every platinum?
I believe it's 5 actually. But,
That's it?
Yeah, I think one of them was.
It's 10 for silver and copper.
It might be 10 for platinum, and then electrum was the one that was like 5.
It could be. Platinum to gold, 1 silver, 10 copper, 1 gold, 10 silver, 1.
One platinum is 100 gold.
Well, it says here it's 10 gold.
That's 4th edition. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electum is worth 5
Yeah.
silver pieces. So yeah, we'll probably want to, if weight-wise, we'll probably change it to platinum because it'll be easier to carry.
That's what we're doing.
We just
right
did
now.
that.
So I'm assuming
But
we're
we
doing
weren't-
that, but
we
I'm just
weren't-
gonna keep it
we
as
weren't
gold
near
on my
you.
character sheet. Can you hand me my tablet, please?
Yes.
Should be good.
And yeah, you'll be able to get that armor plate before you leave.
Okay, good deal. Like I said, it doesn't have any pluses. It's
Yeah,
all right. I'm gonna,
it'll have the same AC as.
that's plate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So instead of 1,000, so let's take
But
this.
I do want to RP putting it on.
1600. Remove and add 16.
Yeah, basically you can get them either give them your armor to get it made into
No, it's
that,
160
or
platinum.
I'll donate my armor probably because if it's the molten plate, it's
Yeah.
the plate version. Because mine is just chainmail, so I'll just donate it. You can say you have the armor of the hero that
As a
that
flame move.
went to the temple. This is the armor that I wore for that.
that'll be a showpiece.
There you go. And do you want me to sign it or anything?
Maybe immediately like goes over and
Now
grabs something for
Wait,
you to be
I
able
was
to.
telling that it goes back to that.
Anything I can do to help.
They should know that's what we did. And
And yeah, you'll be able to
because
pick
you
that
know
up
when
before
he's
you
on the
leave.
bought it. So I'll be that.
It'll take the time.
Oh,
to-
absolutely.
Yeah.
I figured they might
But
even
she
have
might
some
have
others.
other
It would be
magic
it would
on
fit
it.
for this aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other much cooler
They
She
ones.
has
have
a
the
marker.
capability to do it. That's
Yeah.
why I think it'll be done in 2 days instead of the standard, I think, 4.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, there's other much more cooler and powerful ones, but I was like, this one fits
Yeah.
this aesthetic. So
But yeah, you you guys finish your exchange.
Money laundering.
How long is it?
So in this adventure, we've done beer pong. We've done
Arm
arm wrestling.
Dancing.
We've done dancing. We've done the
Sandbag
toss, and now we're money laundering.
That's D&D for you.
And we have done one combat action. And I've laughed the entire time.
See? Like, D&D doesn't have to be all combat.
Exactly.
You have a couple days to do what you would like within the city. We can, time skip through the Festa level if you'd like, or if there's specific things you wanted to do.
I think Edmund would definitely relay to Kyrie and Kelmoran that they should turn that
Yo,
gold.
check this out, man. This is what we did.
This is what we did, right?
Instead of having a big sack of gold, we now have a little sack of platinum.
Oh yeah, Kelmorn is definitely on that.
Yeah.
And then you see Kelmorn with a jug, no armor. This is a couple days later or whatever.
Yeah, whenever you guys go to leave, this specific thing
I
happens.
take the top of the jug, I pour on me. It's molten bronze that is pouring all over me, and it turns in and fits into plate mail, and then I can put clothes over it.
A crown for a king.
Exactly.
What?
I do some weird
Did-
shit, and that's the weirdest thing I've seen.
Did you touch a gallon of milk? I mean, what?
No, this is armor that I had made. It's actually really good. It's fire resistant. I don't suffer any movements, and I can be sneaky. And nobody can take it off unless I choose.
So, do we need to start making our way to Ambrosia? Do we want to?
We have to go to Sint first. It's Sint on the
Sint.
Sint.
T-H-I-N-T.
Tint.
Sins.
Sint. Sorry, it was hard with this voice. I tried to get the H voice in each sound. Thint. We have to go to Thint first, and then we'll go to Ambrosia.
Do we want to say bye to Pit?
Oh, absolutely.
Thought we're bringing him along for,
No, he's probably works for the king, so.
I mean, Kyrie had told him that you guys would take him to the outside world.
I mean, if he wants to go, then that's fine. We can always have somebody to watch the horses.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah,
big boy.
that's actually a good idea.
However, you need to train him to be able to handle himself.
If I could
He's
train-
your pet project.
When did we agree on this?
When you paid him a share. Your idea, your problem.
Okay, that's fair enough.
we can teach him how to fight.
And teach him morals.
The blank stares and silence says it all.
So I will try to go find Pit.
Alright, easy enough.
So, Pit, do you want to come with us?
Yes!
Okay.
Big go!
Here, we have to have a real conversation, okay?
Yeah.
And it's 100% your choice. It can get dangerous out there. Your primary job will be to help us set up camp, take down camp, and watch the horses while we go fight. But in between that time, while we're traveling, we will have to train you to make sure that you can use a weapon. Do you have any skills in magic or anything? Okay, do you have any skills with weapons or anything?
Not that I practice.
Okay. It is going to be very, very dangerous and very tough. Are you okay with that? Okay. And it will be hard work. So let's go and see what you're good at. And I'm going to try to find like where they have their guards or whatever practice, and I'm going to take him through weapons training and see what feels more comfortable with him, like even bows or, that's probably going to take half a day in itself.
Yeah.
And I'll have Edmund and Jalen come along because I'm not expert with ranged weapons. I mean, I'm proficient, but I'm proficient with all the weapons, but Jalen outshines me on any range by far.
And as you guys go through this, you discover that he has a fondness for dual wielding.
I was gonna say we can get a couple of daggers.
Edmund is really good at dual wielding.
You know,
Yeah.
we can teach. Look, we can teach him stealth. sleight of hand. We can make our own little robe.
They're adopting a goblin child. They have
Yeah.
a
Hey, Jalen,
hellhound,
can I see that potion?
a pseudo-dragon,
Can I see the
and
healing
now
potion?
a
What
goblin
potion?
child.
The potion of healing I gave you?
Fine.
Pip, this is if you get hurt, you drink this.
And he puts it in.
Do you know how hard it was to put in my inventory?
Thank you, Jalen. And, oh, by the way, character note, I put none of my gold into that fund just in case it all disappeared. I would still have gold. I only use my silver.
Whatever, we just changed all the gold into...
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Well, all's well that ends well, as far
you
as I
saved
know.
half of it. You saved half of your
Yeah.
gold too, so I was like, I don't have that much. I'm gonna save all of mine.
I'll basically do to Pit what I did with those kids, and basically train him to fight.
Alright.
Now, does he prefer rapiers, short swords, daggers?
These
Yeah.
little sure it should be daggers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even daggers are a little bit big for him. He's
Like
a
little
goblin
swords.
child. So.
Then probably light armor, and I'm gonna go. Here, everybody, give me like 20 gold, please. I'm gonna go get him some gear.
It's your responsibility.
Okay, 10 gold each then. How about that?
Platinum.
I'll give you platinum, that's the same.
Okay.
Right, yeah, fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that. Well, I guess it's platinum. I'm gonna take that and get him.
I think you just gained your 2 platinum.
Get him some studded leather. Yes, I did. No, I have to put some money into it too, I'm sure. Get him the best light armor I can find him, some daggers, both throwing and normal. Probably a hand crossbow. Get him an adventurer's kit, you know.
Yeah. You'll be able to get him set up for, I'll say, what was the price of adventure?
I'll figure it all out for you.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like, so I have animal handling.
You good over there?
I thought of a goblin werewolf. I'm sorry.
Oh, you get like little puppers.
Yeah.
It's my responsibility. There's no biting. It's my
You
responsibility.
can't stop. You gotta sleep sometime. Pip, I want to show you something. Pip, I want to show you something. I'm over here around the corner. Come look at this puppy.
God.
Kiri would approve. Just saying.
You got a big puppy?
Kiri would approve if you explained it to Pip beforehand, I feel like. If you let Pip make the choice.
Yeah. It's not by biting.
Persuasion.
It's not by biting, no. It's
Yeah.
a ritual.
Yeah.
Okay. I think between us we can make him into a little robe.
Yeah.
Probably.
How old is Pit?
Literally a child, a goblin child.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Good for thieving.
And I can instill him the knowledge of Ioun, which means that he's always curious and wanting to know more. Perfect for an arcane trickster. Just saying.
I could teach him how to survive, investigate.
Like stealth.
Alright,
Survival.
so he's getting
I
studded
think I
leather
love
armor.
some
And
sort of
acrobatics.
He loves you guys planning Pit's build already.
Okay, can I digress for a little bit because I had something like this happen before.
Sure.
Okay, so in another campaign, the only wizard that I really played, and I was banned from playing wizards because of this character, they all worked on Dragon. He ended up taking, and this is so bad, there was a woman who was basically mistreating her child. She was a streetwalker and all this in the city. So he made an elaborate contract to basically take the child as his page in the city, and it ended up he actually adopted the kid because he wanted to take the kid away. He put him through all this training to balance on one hand on standing post to make him into his own personal rogue. And I spent years actually training him and doing all this stuff, and he became one badass rogue. I ended up playing him as a secondary character.
Nice.
Well, I'm just like, if we were playing like every single night before we camp, we train them
Yeah.
in an aspect.
There
If
you
it's
go.
allowed.
Eventually get him up to your level, and you guys have a backup character.
Somebody does.
I do. It's my responsibility.
But I mean, kind of like if we get caught or something
I'm
happens,
gonna
you
spend
We're
about a total of
parents
100
now.
gold.
Yeah.
He's gonna have studded leather armor, which is the best armor that he can get. He's going to have like the entire kit that you can think of. He's going to have daggers. He's going to have at least one short sword too, in case you need something a little bit bigger. He's going to have throwing daggers. He's going to have a hand crossbow. He's going to have all this stuff, and he's only going to get these weapons after we've trained him on these weapons.
Okay.
Let's give him the horn of silent alarm.
I don't have that.
Yeah, you do. I gave you that. It's the whistle that.
Oh, it is the whistle. I
Because
just
he
said horn.
yeah,
I can warn you guys.
he
Okay.
can warn our guys. I think that would be a good idea.
That sounds good. Oh, I'm good with that. That's fine.
Yep.
Alright.
I wouldn't even argue with it.
Yeah.
You threw me off when you said horn.
Yeah.
So you guys spend the festival training Pitts to be a level 1 rogue.
Yep.
Should
This
I
one.
give him the movable rod? Just that way, if he finds himself in a
He's
situation-
only like this big.
It's a tiny rod, and then
It like
Clips
can
out.
expand out.
yeah. So
No, I think we should use that. I think he's good right now. He just needs to stay back and then continue the training and then keep an eye out. We definitely have to do drills when we're traveling. So
I
just
think first
remember
we're
that.
gonna teach him how to hide, so in case something happens, he can
Hide
Yeah.
and perception.
Oh.
yeah.
Yep. So stealth and perception.
We've gone for I don't want this kid to hey let's do this, but it's really for our advantage, so it makes sense for me.
Mhm.
Hey, they age quick, so maybe your game time. He's like already doing sneak attack damage.
He's stealing stuff from us and running back.
Oh, no, I am teaching, and I'm trying to lay it on. If he is interested in learning about IM,
And he'll listen to just about anything you guys want to teach him. Like, he's just excited to be able to be an adventurer. Like, this is this kid's dream.
I would tell him every night, like when we're training, I would tell Pitt about the different things, like the different creatures my family has hunted, things we've gone and done, and where we've been, where we've traveled. Just that way he knows the world's a lot bigger than living in a volcano.
And he'll, like, sit there, like, wide-eyed, like, hands on his cheeks, like, enthralled.
but then I will also tell him about some of the dangers that are out there. I'm not going to go full in depth because he's still a child, but I will definitely make sure that he understands how important it is to keep his eyes out and to be able to hide. That he is not to engage in combat at this point in time. Stay alive for the battle.
He's
Yeah,
potty
stay
trained,
alive
right?
for the battle
I
tomorrow.
hope so.
Yes.
He's potty trained, right?
You go when you have to do your business. You do it in his bedroom.
Why his?
Because he made a joke at your expense. So
Oh,
I'm just kidding. You don't do that.
yeah, Pip don't like that.
Yeah.
So, at this point in time, would it be safe to assume that we have left, or are our current...
You are at the point where you can leave the city of Augreen with all of your stuff.
Oh,
He's
okay.
fine here.
He's potty.
You guys have chat cracking up. The last few messages have been quotes in ROFL and
I just got a puppy, so potty trained a little wrong from you. But anyways, I wonder if Kiri can teach him some magic.
Could be. That's the arcane trickster type
Yeah.
thing I'm trying to go for.
Alright, is there anything else you get before leaving the city?
Is there anything else we need to get before leaving the city? I don't know. Is
Up
there
to
anything?
you.
we get?
Well, I do not think I would be able to finagle a magical shield.
No.
So I'm good with what I got.
How
I've got
many
as much-
rations did you get? Did you get enough for...
got enough for all of us for 10 days, right? 10 days?
Yes.
All right.
And how long is the trip?
11. Dang it.
No, to Sint, it's only 3 days travel. You just have to travel down the opposite side of the mountain and a little ways.
At one point in time, I'm sure myself and Kyrie will redo our summons steed. So
Yeah. You guys leave.
Oh.
And
okay, sorry, go ahead.
Pit leads you to that tunnel, that same tunnel that you big guys like had to narrowly like slide sideways through. And when it opens up into the temple, the light is almost blinding at first, but as your eyes adjust, you see an array of colors dancing along the marble floor of the temples as sunlight shines through the temple glasses.
Nice.
The scenery itself is breathtaking. You can see see that stained glass window, one of which is clearly depicting a Yun. Another is depicting an open book. One has her symbol, and one is kind of broken up. It's hard to make out exactly what that one was.
I'll spend time on each one. So, and I'm also going to introduce Pitt to Bob and tell him what he needs and have Bob right on his shoulder every now and then.
Okay, get Bob acclimated to Pitt as well.
Exactly.
Should probably get Ember acclimated to.
Don't eat Pit. Not yet. Don't eat Pit.
Don't eat him.
Not
Right.
yet.
There's no
Yet.
ever.
Fine. Ever. What? I told him about
Animal
it.
handling. I want to see him roll animal handling.
Animal
Go
handling.
for it.
Me?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Very good.
I don't.
I want that dice checked.
She goes into like a playful stance when you're waking at her.
And I will also like show Pitt
She knows.
maps and stuff like that, so you can see how long it takes to travel and all that, and just so he knows.
Who is Pitt going to be riding with, by the way?
Yeah, I'll take him.
Okay.
Do you want to take him? I can take him.
No, I'll take him, but
Moto.
and I will
This
make
is
sure
Moto
that
Moto. He's a good boy.
I will make sure
He's
that
bigger than Pitt.
I'll make sure my steed will answer him and be like, "We get in a fight, you move all the horses back to a safe place,
Pitt, take care of pets.
and watch and learn if you can. If it's not safe, then don't."
Okay, Pitt, watch. If safe.
Then you guys take the time to travel. You had gotten acclimated to the heat of the volcano, and you see that it
Did
is.
we ever ask if Pitt had parents? Did we just abduct the kid?
I'd see you late at this point, so
We've already left.
Oh no.
You
Hey.
guys exit.
we're gonna come back. Have you seen me? He's gonna have milk cartons.
I'm sorry to break the mood, but I just thought
We're
about
gonna
that.
last scene
We
with
never
these
had-
4 people.
Do you have parents?
There's gonna be an
Do you
Amber
have
alert, a
parents?
Pip alert, Pit alert.
Anybody who looks after you?
The king.
And the king knows that we were taking you?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Oh.
All of our phones start going off. Pit alerts.
Pit alert. People think it's a pit demon. People start freaking out.
Right.
That would have been an awesome divine intervention roll. I rolled 6.
Oh my goodness. As you
Like,
guys-
we've already left, and then you ask if.
Yes, I know.
Wait.
You exit the temple and you see it has begun to snow on the top side of the mountain. And it's very chilling. You guys have to put all of your winter gear back on as soon as you get out.
Did you get winter gear for Pit?
I did. I spent more than enough money to.
Yeah. And Pitt's all bundled up. He's got like one of those poofy winter coats and a scarf and a
Waddling.
hat. You basically just see the eyes.
His arms can't move like he's a little kid.
I'm gonna give
Christmas story.
Hit the lucky rabbit's foot.
And he like clips it onto his little coin pouch.
I'd give him the underwear, but it'd just wrap it around him.
Use
It's
it as a superhero cape.
it's supposed to bring you good luck. So
Ooh. Thank you. So kind of Pitt. Pitt love heroes.
hear that? He loves us.
Be worthy of that. Oh, that sunk in. I know it did at some level.
So you guys make your way. It takes the 3 days, but it's relatively uneventful. And I assume whenever you rest, you take the time to teach Pitt some more as well.
I mean, I think that's the idea. Is like the first we start to teach him. Like I think right. We agree like we start teaching him stealth, so that when there's a fight, he can hide.
I would say stealth and perception at the same time. Because he needs to be aware of his surroundings.
Okay.
But yeah,
so that
definitely.
he can hide from them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm proficient in perception,
That's it, because I'm not.
and I'm not proficient in stealth, but I have a +5 in dexterity.
And once we feel as though he's proficient with hiding and stealth and all that and seeing, I could
It'll
teach.
take 2 of the 3 days to
Oh yeah.
get
No.
work on the proficiency with the.
Just future reference, I can teach it. This is Josh, the player speaking. Teach him survival that way if he's ever alone on his.
Absolutely. That's part of the reason I was showing him the maps and all
Oh, we
that
both
stuff.
got
So.
it. Yeah. Proficient as well.
Yeah, since you both have survival, you can work together on the 3rd day to be able to get that through.
Go hide, we'll find you. Ember. Fetch.
You see, as you guys travel together, you see Ember takes a liking to Pit. They often play together during the downtime.
Yeah, because you guys don't play with Ember. I play with Bob.
He'll like toss a stick and Ember will go get it and bring it back.
On fire.
She's good at controlling her flames. And considering Goblin Child and larger than a beagle, Ember is almost the size of a Pit as they're playing together.
I mean, pick probably right, Ember. Not that I never would like it, but
And eventually you arrive within Fint. The feeling itself in Fint is very different than the southern towns. It is a bit grungier. The buildings here, there's no like pretty architecture. It's purely about function. You get the sense that most, if not all, of the people here have at least some capability in fighting, as most are wearing armor or have something with them. The largest building within Sint is actually the Hunters Guild. The same one that you have a membership to.
wait, is this the one we all have a membership to, except for him?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I put it at this table.
Oh,
I think it's high time I get a membership.
Do you all want to check in?
Sounds like a good idea. Don't we get free rooms there and all that? Also, side note, do we know if the Pure Bloods have a presence here?
Yeah.
You don't see a sign of them. From the general atmosphere of this place and just how like equipped everyone is here, you get the sense that this is probably one of the more dangerous places to live. And the purebloods probably just want no part of it.
So do we see any magic at all? Like,
Yeah.
Not like openly used. Most of them seem to be of like the ranger, the fighter, the more of the martial
alright.
than the arcane.
I'll say Kelmore's now wearing just like a simple like tunic with his weapons on his belt, and again, it doesn't look like he's wearing armor at all. It's just clothes.
As you get off of the mountain, it gets to be more of the fall
Okay. Yeah.
temperature.
Oh, yeah.
So a little chilly, but not like.
Then the light jacket. Yeah.
And
Let's,
the leaves are changing color throughout the town. There's quite a number of trees, all of which the leaves are turning that orange hue with specks of yellow. The roads here are all paved. There's definitely pits here and there from just being traversed by
how
carriages
many
or
pits
horses.
are out there?
There's 2 taverns. There's the Hunters Guild, and it looks mostly like housing rather than that. This isn't a touristy spot. There's not really an inn. There's the Hunters Guild and the tavern as far as getting a room.
so why don't you go get us a room? We'll go to the guild.
Well, don't we have rooms in there with the Hunters Guild? Plus, I want to get a membership there.
We
so-
might.
We can try to get you a membership.
Exactly. So I'm
But
going to go
what
with.
about Pit? Would I know that we could have guests in our rooms or no? Basically.
You can have children.
Okay, cool.
And plus, they might have some literature there that Pitt can actually start reading. And what languages can you read, Pitt?
Common and Goblin.
Okay. And well, there should be a
Check
plenty
in your
of,
languages too.
There should be plenty of
Yes.
Wow.
there should be plenty of I'm sure that this Hunter's Guild has literature on different types of beasts and all that.
We'll find
if
out.
we do a hunt, that you can actually have some studies on.
Yay! Pip learn! Pip be hero too one day.
Monday. If you so choose, but we want to make sure you are educated for that.
Yes.
So you head to the Hunter's Guild?
Yeah.
Along the way, I'm just gonna remind Pitt, work smarter, not harder.
And you do see that the Hunter's Guild has a stables attached to the outside of the building.
Do we only pit with the horses?
No,
I mean, they'll be
Let's
fine, but
bring him
he needs to see interactions and all that.
Alright.
Not business is not.
okay.
So you head on in. The person at the front has like a loose stained like off-white shirt, an eye patch over one eye that you can still see some scars sticking out of each side. Some more scars along the lower arm that you can see through the shirt, like whenever he moves his hand. He is a human male,
I'm just rolling.
roughly 50s maybe.
Old.
Pretty badass then to get that old.
Welcome. What can I do you for?
First off, this one, I'm gonna point towards Kelmore. He'd like to get a membership, and second off, we would like lodging, and third, closest thing or the biggest thing you've got to kill nearby.
Catch your symbol? Alright. I got a room available for adventurers, sure thing. And we've got a few hunts open right now. There's some nasty things that have been coming out of the woodwork outside of town lately.
And he lays out a few contracts. You have one that is labeled Demogorgon. You have one that is just labeled the Reverser, and one that is labeled the Living Forest, and one that is labeled Beast Pack.
Beast back. Beast pack. Beast pack.
How much
Alright.
are each one?
The most are, let me pull up the encounters.
Jan's getting excited because he hasn't had it in a while.
Yeah.
No, and it is too. It's like, oh.
If I had a tail, I'd be wagging it.
I don't have a tail.
Yeah.
Right now.
I remember right now, man.
Encounters.
I got a 21 AC now.
Nice.
Yeah. Wait till I get a magical shield.
Let's see. The most is the Living Forest. That one is 500 gold.
Okay.
The Reverser
Get out of bed,
and
that's not 1,000.
the Reverser and the Demogorgon are 300 gold. And the Beast Pack is 200 gold.
So what's the living forest? What is that?
Yeah, what's the living forest? Which is the most urgent?
Well, that would definitely be the Living Forest. And it's pretty straightforward. There have been trees becoming sentient and attacking people in the forest.
Let's take that one. I have an idea.
Work of a druid?
That was terrible.
Not terrible.
Terrible. So what does an 11 get me about living, breathing trees? Because as a player, I'm thinking something, but
This is not something that you are very familiar with.
all right. How? Change my voice. All right.
I can't get out of country.
So someone with a forest, like a proficiency, but that's only for scouting the land. That doesn't slow me down. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about
Alright.
this
Oh, that's good.
specific.
Like nature or arcana.
I'm proficient in I'm proficient in Arcana.
Up to the deal.
You can
And
try
nature.
You can try and make a roll with it using either.
It's about the same.
Nothing.
So, profession is advantage.
No.
No.
It adds your proficiency modifier in your
I
skill.
told you, Judge. I'm seeing if I can maybe slide it in.
I just get advantage because I'm a blood hunter right now. Hunt this stuff for a living.
19 altogether.
You would know that there have been reports of trees becoming sentient before. It's not a common occurrence, and it's a twisted magic nature thing. Like
Okay.
it's definitely something that shouldn't be happening, but
Has little rings.
that's about as much as you know. You wouldn't know why it happens.
So it doesn't seem that scary to me. Weird, but not as.
It would seem weird. You've never faced one yourself, so you wouldn't know how much of a threat to gauge it as.
Does the contract mention when it started? Or
It mentions that it started about a month ago.
Well, I think we should go for this
do
one.
we all want to go kill some trees?
Why not?
First, let's get you a membership.
And can we also, do you guys happen to have any literature for our trainee here? That when we go out for this hunt that he might be able to sit and learn.
Yeah, I can keep it up in the room with you.
Appreciate that.
Junior hunter's card.
Finish the hunt, bring him back, bring back what the hunt requests, and he can get his membership too.
Sorry.
Well,
Easy
alright.
peasy.
All
What
right.
is the hunt request? What is it asking for?
The hunt is asking for the bark of the tree.
Okay. Gotcha.
Well, there goes my plan.
There goes my plan.
Burning.
Yes.
Yeah.
This isn't Burning Man.
I was like, Ember, go! Done.
Um,
It could be.
You guys have a hellhound. Do you think I'm going to send you up with a tree and not put you at
Maybe.
Now, did it mention multiple trees or just like a singular, like a?
People only ever report one at a time.
Okay.
But the contract with Living Forest.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Because it's not in the same place every time.
Okay.
They don't know if there's more than one or if it's just one moving around attacking everybody.
okay, Jalen, you're in the lead.
What time of day would we have arrived? And
I was about to ask too.
You would have probably arrived around 10, 11 o'clock.
in the
Late
morning?
early
Okay.
afternoon, yeah.
So you can set up and go for a hunt.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you should be in the
Maybe we
lead.
should go ask some questions. Like, let's take the day. Go see if
Yeah, see if we get a timeline, sort of
Yeah.
map out.
instead of going out blindly, see if anybody else has seen anything.
Right, but when we do go out, I think you should be in the lead. This is more of your forte, the forest and all that.
We'll figure it out. Coward. Nope. But not stupid.
That's
You guys get shown to your room where Pitt stays, and get some books and stuff. And it's a room with 6 cots in it. It's pretty simple, standard, nothing fancy or anything.
It's a hostel.
How far did the contract mention it was out? Like a day's travel, or do we have to?
A few hours.
Okay.
That's why it's high priority, because it's close to the...
And we will try to find people who have been attacked and who have survived and figure out where exactly, like, do we have a map of this area and about what time did it attack so we can kind of map out its area.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Persuasion
Wait,
at disadvantage.
What are you trying to do?
This is a city of hunters. They're not going to like talking about when they lose.
Oh, it's a city of hunters?
It's a small city, but a city.
Okay, at disadvantage, it's going to be a 16.
Okay.
When I flashed my symbol, did he recognize it at all?
Did you flash like your specific blood hunter one?
I
or-
flashed the Havengus symbol.
Okay. He didn't seem to have a particular. You can ask him about it before you leave, but a 16.
I rolled an 8 and an 8.
About all you're able
Wait, where'd you go?
Just around town, I
Oh, I didn't realize we were
Right.
heading out. Tavern. Bar.
Plenty of celebration. Let's get our weapons wet.
I have a plan.
Okay.
Drunk hunters talk.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
Do you want to spend the time to
Heck
get
yeah, I
some
do.
hunters back?
Yep.
All right, we'll turn that persuasion into advantage.
Okay, that's a 13 and a 10, so we'll do 13, 21.
Very nice. You after getting some of the hunters drunk, you're able to find out that most of the hunters around here don't like working together. It's a pride thing,
Mhm.
especially the ones in the guild. But no one has been able to take down this thing by themselves, even pairs. For the ones that do work in pairs, they just get overwhelmed by the thing.
I guess, like,
Huh.
how does it attack? Like, I'd be more interested in, like, how does it attack them, or...
It
Or if it has any weaknesses.
You'll be
or-
walking through the forest and
Resistance.
one of the damn trees will start moving. It doesn't look different than any other tree. And it's huge. It is literally sized huge. It attacks quickly. It can sometimes temporarily make other trees around it start moving too. But those ones always go back into place whenever someone goes to look again.
Yeah, but did it, like, fling branches, or did it hit it, like, was it like a...
Or did it have any resistances to different types of weapons?
I guess that's my is like, well, how'd you, like, my question would be like, whoa, that's kind of insane that a tree attacked you, but how did it attack you? Like, what happened? What did you fight
They'll
back
start
with it?
slamming you with branches. If there's any giant rocks nearby, they'll throw them at you.
No, so it's like, hey, well, how'd you attack back, or what did you do, and see if I can figure out, gauge a...
I mean, we have our weapons, but not a one of them are magical, considering most of that is impossible to get these days.
Huh.
And either the damn tree has a ridiculous amount of health, or they aren't doing as much as they normally would.
So it seems like they're attacking it in general with all different types of weapons, and just nothing seems to be working.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
That's useful.
non-magical weapons. They've tried a variety of them.
Well, that sucks because that's all we got.
No?
That's all I got.
Oh, not so bad.
Okay.
Just make sure you,
Wait,
you
you just-
taunt the tree, and
Like,
boom.
they still do damage,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just, yeah.
Well, that's why that's good because I can do something about that.
Okay.
Plus, I can just do Eldritch Blast then from the back. You can be the tank.
No.
No, you've got DBS boy over here.
Yeah, I'm my own magical weapon. Yeah. Well, now, it being a few hours out, is that via walking or taking
Walking.
Oh.
Okay. So how long would y'all say that y'all took and got the hunters drunk and talked? How long do you guys think?
That's up. I mean, I wouldn't leave. Like, I wouldn't leave until they started talking.
Yeah, that probably
So-
would have taken like, I'll say like an hour and a half to get them drunk enough to start talking.
And
Okay,
then-
because I was gonna say if they're like spending like an entire afternoon, I think Edmund would go towards that area and just sort of scout, just sort of see. If
Well, also
anything-
another question would be like, when were they out there that they got attacked? Was it at all times, day and night, or was there seem to be more? Was there seem to be more?
Seems to be
interesting?
more during the day.
Or-
I mean, makes sense. Plants like the sun, right?
Yeah. True. I mean, I wouldn't want to get caught out there at night if I mean, you can't see at night.
I can make my weapon magical with a spell for an hour. So I'm not worried about it.
I don't need to worry about that.
Okay. We're gonna do smell a tree.
But I
Yeah,
won't
mark
have
it.
to concentrate on it. Just, yeah.
So you're gonna be pit there. Are you gonna leave your horses there and go on foot? Are you?
Are we leaving pit?
Oh, yeah.
Let's say we leave Pitt, he can take care of the horses. And
Exactly.
Fine.
And do
He's not ready for his first combat.
I mean, it's only been, what, 3 days?
Exactly.
Good watch.
But he could also get killed.
Exactly.
And
Really?
Well, I said fine. I agree. I did just a half a second.
Right now, he's a liability. He's not ready to fight. He doesn't even really know how to hide.
Mental
We
note,
can-
always heal Pit before
He
jailing.
can take a hit. One. Anyways,
You slapped him once, and you cried for 3 hours.
I didn't slap him at all. Did I? I did not.
Did you?
No.
Did.
Did I not? I did not.
I'm gonna roll that deception check.
I did not.
That's not bad. That's a 16.
Why? Why?
What's your insight?
That's what I'm checking right now.
I'm trying to ask it like something like persuasion, like so where I or something
You
where
could
because
roll
I'm like
persuasion.
where I'm like
17.
I did not,
Okay.
and that's a 16.
Okay.
16 plus that's a 19.
So
That's a
you
19.
can read that
altogether.
he's truthful in like his like no, and that he's.
Fucking
You're not a people person.
clearly.
You need to work on that. Be a little smoother.
What the heck was that?
Exactly.
All right.
You gotta do that in combat. It'll confuse the hell out of them.
So are we actually gonna go out starting now, or do you want to wait
Let's
until
do it.
more? All right, guys.
What time of day is it at this point?
Mid afternoon.
midday?
Hey, we would have to
early
go probably-
early to mid afternoon.
Yeah, they said during the day. It takes them a couple hours. So
So
probably
we could get that
tomorrow.
in the evening. But
Well, they
it
said
seems like
they attacked in the daytime. Didn't they?
Right, we don't want to get really. I mean,
I mean,
I can see fine in the dark. So
we
so can I,
can.
and I don't need to sleep.
We can go out there and scout, see if anything happens.
I think we
It's
just.
just like I don't want to risk.
Let's just.
unnecessary
It's
risk.
meant we've been traveling for a couple days. It'd be nice to sleep in a bed,
Yeah.
and then we head out.
Okay.
So, you, as you leave the tavern after kind of finishing out your plan, you see the other tavern seems to be, like, closed up. Like, there's nobody inside except for, like, one person that you can see cleaning.
It's kind of early for a tavern to be closed.
You want to go investigate?
Yeah, so let's go check it out.
I just want to see if I would care.
Don't care.
Kelmore definitely wants to go check it out, simply because he's
Yeah,
brand new day. He needs to live up to what people think of him now.
So like I gave myself 50-50 whether I care or not, and I scored above the 50, so I would.
Okay.
It would pique my
Pique your
curiosity.
interest,
Like,
yeah.
why is this one open with people and this one is closed, but there's somebody inside of it?
So, you guys go over, sure enough, the door is unlocked. It's called Amber's Ale. And inside you see the person cleaning up, and as you enter, you see standing up from behind the counter, pulling out a rag, Talon. Your bard friend that you had met
Oh,
in a previous city. And
was that before me?
no, that was like as he returned, the famous bard that you guys tried to get to.
His
Oh,
girlfriend.
right. You weren't there.
No, but that's his girlfriend.
Oh
You don't care though. You didn't show up. You didn't care about the
If
investigating.
y'all went, I probably would have.
Oh, hello there.
Oh,
Hi.
what are the odds?
I'm very good. We're very good.
So how are you doing?
Well, here helping out a friend. How are you, Charming?
Charming. Oh, you know Edmund.
She chuckles a bit as she says, "Yes, I'm familiar with Edmund."
It's been a while.
I have to apologize to you.
Why is that?
Well, in our last conversation, I was a little bit off kilter. I'm more steady now, so.
You know, I'd say you'd be surprised, but you probably would be surprised by the people I deal with. So,
Oh yeah, you deal with
nothing
Edmund, so.
personal.
That one's a more fun interaction.
Really? How so? Do tell.
Every time you like insult me, usually I would put back, I don't.
Do tell.
You don't love him. You just love his doggy style. I don't say that.
Oh god, I was like,
Because I honestly, I don't know anything about these. I know her because of what he did, but and like we were trying to whatever, but I don't know anything about these two at
Right,
all.
none of us do.
So I'm just like, this is like a new, like he's speechless, which is really not uncommon, but it's like, but then you say that, and I'm like, huh.
Huh. Do
and
tell.
Ben's gonna start like rifling through his bag for that scarf.
As the other.
Here, I got you. Something.
Aww. And this is why he's charming.
I can feel
He
myself
needs-
as a player turning red, so it's like.
I think he needs some lessons, but you can whip him into shape, I'm sure. Whip him good.
Maybe there's something wrong with that.
At this point, the other person in the tavern chimes up. I appreciate that y'all are friends and whatnot, but if you're gonna stay here, could you either help clean up or
Yeah, why are you
buy
closed?
something? And she gestured. At this point, you notice there's a couple broken tables in the middle
We
of
missed
the
a
tavern.
fight.
Well, not
Okay, she
just
forgot the
any
tavern.
fight. These people about near destroyed the entire bar. Killed one of their own.
Oh, damn. Who
They
killed?
were, they were talking about some fancy treasure they got. They were all excited. Turns out the damn thing was cursed. One of them lost his mind the second he tried to use it. They turned on each other. And this is the result.
Where are they at now?
Well, the one with the cursed item was dead. The other two are currently being taken care of at the med bay.
While this whole conversation was happening, Ben is just looking at Taylor the entire time.
I need to,
Love struck puppy.
I need to,
Does that the good puppy eyes?
I think we should go talk to these people who had the cursed item. Made one of them insane.
Fine. What's up with this?
That's good insight. Oh, it's adult stuff.
So, I could.
Well, why don't you chill here, help out with
Yeah, I was gonna suggest I could help out. Y'all go.
yeah, why don't you help out cleaning up, and we'll go investigate for you, and hopefully we can make sure this doesn't happen in your establishment again.
That'd be mighty nice.
Can I help you?
Nope.
Have fun. Do you have any dog biscuits?
No.
Okay, never mind. I wanted to make sure Ember had some food.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's an inside check.
That's a deception.
That's a 13.
Well, I rolled a 12. That's definitely deception. I have at least a +5.
Darn.
Alright, so you two egg lunch.
Give him his dive.
You head over to the med bay, and that is where we're going to call our session for today. Tomorrow we'll pick up the awkwardness, the hunts, all of next session.
Gotta get props for all the voice acting.
That was right. Yeah.
And we adopted a child.
Which I think we stole him, actually. But
No, we clarified that. We got permission.
hey, little kid, you want some candy? Come on.
You want to be a hero, little boy?
Right.
That's totally not going to have any effects later on.
Hey, we're doing is the best that we can to keep him safe right now.
For now.
And thank you everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to put the name of your favorite character in chat to do a vote to
All of
have
them.
the favorite character.
Every single one of them. Hit.
Hit should definitely be on that chart.
And we will roll credits, do a raid. Thank you for sticking around, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Woo!
That was fun. That
It
was
was.
so much fun.